Oh, whoa, that looks so
Welcome to Galaxy Gaming Guide, your guide into the galaxy of gaming, and welcome back to the DM's table, where my girlfriend is doing a campaign for Danganronpa.
cool. Alas. Hi, yes, I will be your DM this lovely night. Hopefully I am entertaining.
I love them.
I'm
That's how his fingers
literally just
grew hair out.
admiring all the work that you did. It looks so good. I'm so
That's
proud.
amazing.
It honestly only took a little bit of time too. The hardest part was just cutting out the people.
Yeah, especially like the twins, right?
Yes. Oh my god, that was so hard. If you actually look when my character jumps and like if you're able to freaking pause it in that split second, I didn't cut the head out of your character's cape.
Oh no.
I just
Oh.
put
I mean,
I just
you
put
really can't see it.
I know. If I do this, you can. Hang on. See, there's part of a head.
Oh, oh, okay, yeah,
I,
yeah.
I thought it'd just be easier to just not do that, you know?
Yeah. I think
Um,
that it looks pretty good though. No one can really tell. I love
Yeah,
that you
no.
pointed it out though.
It honestly looks
But I do appreciate us being the twins, so.
It's very cute. I like the vibes.
Hmm.
Anyways.
That was not a noise that I meant to make in that moment.
Uh-huh.
What are you Stop!
Yeah?
I'm having a problem. Anyways.
Are you?
I'm ignoring
Where's
it.
your
I'm also having a
Okay,
problem because now I see I'm not close enough there. There we go.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I just want to start it by like straight up just dropping you guys in, or we could always start with something fun. Guys, hey, roll
Fun
initiative.
fact.
Oh,
what?
yeah,
Wait,
no,
what?
Jesus.
everyone, I lied. Shut up. Fun facts.
Fun fact.
Yay, fun time. Well, never mind, sorry.
Actually, to be honest, rolling initiative would be easier because then that just gives you the order that you guys are going to be going in for your fun facts along with the rest of the game.
That works
So-
for me.
Okay, I thought we were
I got
gonna
it.
die at first.
Oh. Son
There
of a
is
bitch.
literally no throwing. I did not create a fight system here. If a fight breaks out, you guys are just doing damage that is like a D4. Because I'm like, oh, cool. I need to make them HP now. If you didn't
Yes, we have
notice, we
HP.
don't have HP.
You
I
are
don't
alive.
want you guys to throw hands.
You are alive.
There's either you
Either alive
die
or
or you
dead.
don't
Pick your leave
die.
it.
So Jayden has a 1.
Ooh.
Okay.
I got a 20.
Good job.
Uh,
Two sides of the scale, let's go.
I got a 14.
I forgot what my other character's
That-
name was.
I thought we were not doing this and doing fun facts.
We're doing the order for fun facts.
Valerie
Yeah.
got a 6.
Fun fact and
Well, I don't understand how things work.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's
what did you say your
14.
number was?
Huh?
14.
Oh, you got a 14, Sky. What did you say your number was?
14.
Okay, I need you guys to re-roll for a tiebreaker of who's getting plus and minus.
19.
Rose, what did you get?
Teen.
I just heard teen.
Teen.
I just heard teen again.
Rose, quit cutting
I
out.
got an 18.
19. Okay, so Sky's going first with a 19. I just wanted to make sure.
1 8.
8-1.
81 on a D20. Something isn't adding up here. I may be bad at math, but I'm not that bad, guys.
Oh god.
Deku, what'd you get?
Well, I rolled and I came to find the 6 and the 9 are very close on the d20, so I rolled again and I got a 3.
6, 9.
Okay.
I got so
Nice.
confused, I'm sorry.
All right.
Nice.
So that means, Jin, you are going first. What is your fun fact about Aki? Actually, introduce your character and then tell us a fun fact.
Okay, wait, hold on. I wrote this down because I. Okay, so my character's name is Aki Temu. He is the ultimate confectioner. His fun fact is that he likes to collect stuffed animals, but also likes to try and bake them into like actual things.
He tries to make stuffed animals. Is that what you
No,
just
he
said?
doesn't. Okay, let me word this more right. He likes to bake what they look like.
Oh,
tried-
okay.
Oh, okay.
He makes them,
That
but
makes
in
more
a
sense.
dessert form. I am sorry.
How does
Okay.
that make Aki feel? Is he proud of that?
Yes, he is.
Okay. All right. So the next, are you done? I just want to make sure before I start
Yeah, I'm-
talking again. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So next would be Sky. Please introduce your character and then give the fun fact. Because the first time I did not say that.
So my character is Sky Rose. She is French and she is the ultimate model. Her fun fact is that she started modeling from a very young age, and which made her lose contact with both of her parents. So she doesn't have any close relations other than her agent.
Is it a
That's
positive
sad.
relationship with their agent?
Yeah, it's positive.
That's sad.
Listen, she likes her agent. He's cool.
I'm sure
Alright.
he is, puppy.
Mm. Not yet.
Not
You go
yet.
last.
He does go last.
Uh. Okay, and we're good? That's
Mhm.
okay. Sweet. Next, Rose, what is your fun fact? First, introduce your character, of course.
Alright. I'm playing Jefferson Thompson, a mathematician. Loves everything math related. And that I mean anything math related. Anything that deals with numbers, calculations, or anything. He's on top of that shit like a flies to a paleo shit.
Very, very lovely, Rose. Is that your fun fact? Is that you like math?
That is my fun fact.
I'm gonna throw a
And
math book
just-
at him and I expect him to like it.
Plain white makes math right now.
He probably
Really?
would love it. And
Oh
he's got a
god.
loving relationship with his family, his mother and father. He is a complete loner. He has no friends. That's how he's so good at math. He's had no friends. So he's had nothing but math.
Deep lore.
Alright, so everybody, anytime that we think of Jefferson, can we please think of that one song from the Mean Girls musical where she's talking about how love is so hard but numbers make sense?
Yes. Yeah, I got
Thank
you.
you. That is now your character's intro song.
I found the theme music. This is
Hell
perfect.
yeah.
You found it? Yes, yes, yes.
Hell yes.
It's called Stupid with Love.
Yes.
I love it.
Get memed on immediately.
It's great.
But that's everything for my character.
Thank you. All right. So after that would be Galaxy with Valerie.
Valerie is a standoffish girl. She doesn't have many friends and likes to focus on making tattoos. That is her ultimate. She's the ultimate tattoo artist. She doesn't have anyone really in her life because she cut them out of it when they started wanting her just for money. And she spends most of her time alone. Her fun fact would be she actually likes to make tattoos of cute animals.
When you said
What's her
mine was sad.
favorite?
Yeah, no, she doesn't like people. It's fine.
What's her favorite animal to do?
That's a good question. You know what? For the hell of it, deer. Because it's a
All
random
right.
thing.
And then that is everything for Valerie, correct?
Yep.
All right. Deku, please introduce your character and give us a fun fact.
Yay! So my character is Alice DeBeau. She's the ultimate barista, and she's British in nationality. The fun fact is the only reason that she's a barista is because her best friend made her. And that leads into another fun fact you'll learn next time.
Is she still friends with this?
Yes.
I'm not gonna understand any of these notes tomorrow.
Great. That's how
I just
note-taking works.
I just put Alice, and then I put dash bestie with an exclamation point.
Perfect.
So smart.
No clarity is needed.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Okay. And then, because I did already ask you a question, and then Galaxy again, but with Jayden.
Jayden is the ultimate pet owner. He's very kind. He has a really fond heart for animals. He likes nurturing and raising them. His best friend is technically his mom. He takes care of her. She's his not really fun fact, but he's his mom's caretaker for the fact that she is actually sick. But she's been there for him throughout his life, so he decides that it's good for him to be there for her. She is the one that pushes him to take care of every animal that he finds because he's so kind to them. He does his best to show others kindness, even though he's more comfortable around animals because people are mean.
Vibes.
He's also the character everyone wants to simp over for reasons.
For reasons.
We'll
For
get
Usually
image
it's
into
cake,
reasons
yeah,
that
everyone
we
would know.
cannot currently share.
that.
Yeah.
Except for me.
I said mostly everyone.
Okay, and that had enough information to where I didn't need to ask any questions. So the next thing would be doing a NPC fun fact. Galaxy, do you want to do one and then I do one, or do you want me to do one?
That's fine by me. I actually was thinking on that.
Okay. Do you have one in mind then?
Um. No, but um, Ashton is the ultimate pop star. Um, he actually got discovered in Korea, but he's American. He was traveling there when he got his big break.
white boy went off in Korea, and they went, "Oh my god, that white boy can dance." I like that. Okay, so the other option was, if you didn't have a certain one in mind, I was going to offer for someone to choose one. So I'm going to offer for somebody to choose out of my my peoples. Does anybody want to know about a specific NPC?
Misfortune.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Deku.
Okay.
Okay, listen, I actually thought about making Trickster an NPC at first. I'm not gonna lie. I had that
Listen.
thought, but no.
I had such the basic thought. Like, I was having such basic thoughts when you were talking, and everything that came into my brain was like, Trickster? Trickster, though? But Trickster?
Oh my God.
All right. So Kuroma Akureni is the ultimate misfortune, meaning he just has the worst fucking luck of anyone. And he has 4 crows and a cat. And then he has 2 younger sisters, and he lives with his just his mom. Like, his mom takes care of the 3 of them. And he has tried multiple times to get jobs and keep them to help his mom out, but he has been banned from many places due to unforeseen circumstances on his part.
That's so mean.
Lovely.
I feel so bad for him.
I do as well.
So, for the audience, though, all of the characters get a talent bonus, which is like a +1 to whichever category someone wants. He is the only one that does not get one of these, and he gets a disadvantage on every single check that he has to do. So
That's bad for him.
he's just an NPC. I'm pretty sure if a PC made the mistake of choosing misfortune, I'd still do the same mean shit.
Yeah.
Because if you're choosing hard mode, I'm gonna make you play hard mode. Someone just I'm gonna make you play hard mode. Leaves the call.
No, my mic wasn't working. That's why.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so fun facts are out of the way. Yeah. So give me just a second. I want to shut my door because the fan just turned on for the other room.
Okay.
That misfortune dude sounds like a male version of Little Misfortune.
See, but the thing is, he is alive.
Yeah.
You got a point there.
Spoilers,
do.
I'd never played Little Misfortune,
Spoilers,
so I did not
I'm
know she
so
was
Just
dead.
sorry.
everyone. Spoilers for the
Wow.
game.
I totally
It's been
just
out for like a couple years.
Shush.
Listen, if you haven't played the game at this point, you're missing out.
fair. I'm gonna occasionally steal some bites of potato while I do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna
Wow, she
Start.
turned off her camera.
cause I'm gonna eat potato.
So?
Can you
I'd-
show us eating potato?
No.
We wanna watch.
Guy has
don't
no
wanna
room to
see
talk in this
eating
argument.
potato.
Sky doesn't like being unmuted or showing her camera when she's eating.
Meh.
That is true. I can't talk in this argument.
You understand my pain. What? Why would you?
I
do.
understand the frustration. I understand the frustration Galaxy wants to see.
Yeah.
I
Sky
understand
does it
why
as
you
though
do
the
not
first
think
time
so,
I
Joe.
didn't get introduced to Sky eating was across the table from me.
It's
Yeah, so that's
different
the
in
first and only
person.
time she's seen me.
If
Is when
I had a
can't hide
camera, I turn on my camera to eat just to make fun of people that don't eat.
we're
Well,
not.
that's
Well,
kind of rude.
it. You can do it
That's
for us. It's fine.
You can
You can
do
take
it
our
for
part.
us.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh my god.
I
Take my
also
breath.
get nervous when I'm supposed to be in charge.
Eh.
Understandable.
This.
G-Bus.
I am. What?
Nothing. Continue.
Alright, so I'm literally just gonna use the initiative that we just rolled. So, Jen,
Yeah.
I'm starting the introduction with you. Essentially, we I don't know if I actually ever introduced what we are doing. We are playing a
Nope.
Danganronpa Dnd.
For
I don't
those who
have a
do not
name for it,
understand
but
what Danganronpa is, please explain.
Danganronpa is a visual novel game that is about high school students that are trapped within the school. They all have certain talents or ultimates. That's what brought them to the school together. And the only way to escape is to kill someone and get away with it. If you are not able to get away with it, you are then executed. If you do, everybody else is killed and you are let go. And there is one person among the group that is the reason behind all of this.
It's Among Us.
A really fucked up game. And yeah, so basically Among Us, but more
It is
brutal.
very much like Among Us, but it came out almost 13 years ago now, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Among Us
So-
is like it.
No,
Yeah.
it's they're both like Villages and Werewolves. Or Town of Salem if you ever play Town of Salem.
Town of Salem is so good.
It is. But thank you. That is more for me because I don't know what that is. What Danganronpa. So
It's an amazing game.
I didn't know what it was when I played the first campaign I was a part of, so you're learning like I did.
yes,
Same.
this is. I'm forcing people to enjoy the same things as me because I'm like, hey guys, we're playing D&D. Oh, cool. What is it? It's an anime D&D. It's Danganronpa. What the hell is that? I don't know. Make a character sheet. I'll tell you later.
I don't know. Here's
Okay.
a character sheet. Okay.
Honestly, I am up to learn anything my friends are willing to be interested in.
I managed to keep tricking everybody into playing because
Well,
it's such an
yeah.
interesting premise.
The low level
Listen,
manipulation
I like
is
it.
endearing.
Okay.
Yeah, I've fully gotten interested in it.
All right, so we're going to just start literally with Jin. Jin, you wake up in a classroom that does not look familiar to you. But you are aware that you are supposed to be going to Hope's Peak International School, which is on an island, a private island in the middle of the fucking ocean. And but you don't remember how you got here, how you got into this classroom, or what you were doing prior to this. What would you like to do?
Is there anything around in the classroom?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay, so I got an 18.
All right, within this, looking around this classroom, you can tell that this specific classroom used to be an English one. There are bookcases everywhere with books that look like they are damaged, and there is a lot of windows. There's bars over them, but you can still see and see out the windows. There's still sunlight coming in. So from the light, you can tell it's about midday. And there is a note on the front podium. And there are little scribbles and doodles all over the whiteboard.
Can I? Um, so I'm going to get up, and he's going to go to the podium and read what's on that note.
On the note, it says that it looks. A few of the lines look very flowy and elegant handwriting, and the other one looks very like someone is struggling to write. And it kind of has this strange little banter to it. But the gist overall of the note is that as soon as you awaken, meet in the gym.
Okay. He takes another look around just to see what's all around, and then he's going to go ahead and go to where it said to go. Well, figure out where to go in the first place anyway.
All right. All right. I had the map. Where is it? Okay. So when you come out of the classroom that you are in, you will see a small door, like it looks like you're leaving. Essentially, there's a wall on your left side, and then there's a large hallway on your right side with another room next to it. Which way are you going?
I want to go into that classroom.
The second classroom?
The second one.
All right, give me just one moment then. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Okay, Jin, roll me a d4.
D4.
I'm trying to figure out how many I want in this room.
I got a 3.
Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Interesting. So, as you move into this other room, like the door is open, and you will see there is a really young kid for high school in the back corner sitting at a desk with a book, like he is very much not wanting to be here, but he is still here. He has like bright neon green fuck off hair and bright yellow eyes, and he's wearing a gaudy orange shirt.
I hate him already.
I do too.
Jane, you hated him beforehand. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you did. And then other than in that corner, you see two people talking to each other. One is sitting at a desk, and then he has white hair, red eyes. He looks kind of sad, very, very pale, almost sickly, with dark circles under his eyes. And there seems to be a crow just chilling around the desk. And then the other person is leaning over. She looks like she's trying to get him to react to anything. She has long blonde hair with a little part of it up in a side ponytail and hot pink eyes, and she seems almost like she's trying to flirt with him, but it's really hard to tell because he does not seem interested whatsoever. So, what would you like to do?
I'm going to ignore that child.
Mm.
He doesn't care that you're here. Like, he looks up, acknowledges you, and looks like just kind of is like, okay, cool, and just like looks away back to his book.
Exactly. I didn't even want to be fair. I'm going to talk to the white-haired dude because I wanted to actually run into him.
I know, you were very lucky. I rolled 3 different dice to see which NPCs are gonna show up, and you got those 3.
I'm very happy.
So, Galaxy, when I roll for an NPC to show up, do you just want me to be like, and here, and like let you know which one you need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. So, So you're just gonna be, are you like breaking into their conversation? Are you listening in, or do you just walk up to them?
I'm going to walk up, but I'm not going to interrupt their conversation.
He's gonna
Okay.
walk up and get negative friendship points.
Yes. By the way, we are using the same friendship point system that Galaxy used, except it's going to be the updated version. So you get a point for each interaction, and how.
And then if you have a really good interaction with like some eventful event happening, you get a dice roll of a d4.
And I'm guessing if something bad happens, I get to roll a d4 and take away that many points.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. So that's the basics of the friendship system here. Yay. When you get to, we will do 10 points just because of the fact that I want it to be sort of realistic, because some of these characters will die. Just a heads up, don't get too attached.
Get very attached. You want the emotion.
I do.
Ah,
I
it's
want
Game of
people to
Thrones
learn.
rules.
I'm
I want
going to get
people to
attached.
slob. So, but as you walk up, you kind of see she's like playing with the end of her hair, but she too also looks rather fucking bored. And she's just like, so what's like your talent? What's with the crow? What's going on? Come on. You can't just sit here and not talk to me while I'm standing here trying to get your attention. A name, at least? And he just does nothing, stonewalling her. And he kind of like looks over to you and gives like a half wave that you exist, and then kind of looks off to the side all sullen and sad. And the girl looks up at you, and she's just like, oh, hey, who are you? Where'd you come from?
Hi, I'm Aki. I was in the classroom just next over.
That's interesting. Do you remember what you were doing beforehand?
No, not really.
Bummer. Same here.
What's your name, though?
My name is Chiyo Tanamiki, and I am the ultimate doll maker. Are you an ultimate?
Yes, I am the ultimate, I keep forgetting. No.
Confectioner?
Confectioner, yes.
There you are. And, she's just like, oh my god, that's so cool. So you, like, make treats, right?
Yes, I do.
What is your favorite?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I make a lot of types of things, but if I had to say my favorite, it'd have to come down to strawberry velvet cake.
Okay. Hold on. Do you see Karoma just kind of look at you, and it's just like, like he almost doesn't, he does not agree with what you just said, but he's not really saying anything. Like, you just see on his face, like,
He's gonna look at him and it's just like, well, it's just my favorite. You might have something else in your opinion.
Literally every single thing he does, I'm going to roll, because I want to see how fucking awful this goes. So the first one, he rolled a 3. That's why he didn't really agree with you. He just got a 4. He just kind of shrugs and, like, he looks away, like, as if his opinion wouldn't matter to you anyways. Like, he's just like not. He's like, sure, I'll share my opinion. No, no, I don't feel like actually telling you anything.
You know what? He's gonna ask them, oh, you know what? Anyways, what do you guys like to what sweet things do you like?
Chio is gonna like start twisting at her hair again, and she smiles a bit. It's just like, um, I I like cream puffs. Those are pretty good. But I personally don't bake a lot. Maybe like box cookies, but like that's only for me. And she just keeps like playing with her hair, just kind of like it seems like she's just very fidgety. And then Kuroma just kind of he looks at the ground and he's just like, just I like regular chocolate cake.
I mean, both of those are really good. If you ever want me to bake either of those, I can bake those for either one of you. It's really nice to bake, and I have a lot of fun doing it. So if you guys ever want me to make something, just request it, and I'll see if I can make it.
That's actually really cool. I would love that. And I bet Chocolate Cake over here would be happy to have cake as well, because that's the first thing he said to anyone today. Um, but she kind of like stops for a moment and looks to name Aki, and it's just like, so do you think you're like the last one awake? Maybe we should go to the gym. You were like the only one in that room, right?
When I looked around, yeah, I was the only one in that room. The only thing I did in there was read the note that was on the pedestal.
Yeah, we had one on our pedestal too, but the kid took it and it's just like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's important to actually go to the gym. There hasn't
Um,
been any sort of announcement or anything.
I mean, like the note was saying to go to the gym, so it might be important.
Mm. She kind of like sticks out her tongue like she doesn't really want to, but she looks over to the boy in the corner and she's just like, "Hey, Felix, we have to go. You have the note. I don't know if we need to take it or not." And he just kind of looks at her and gives her like this like a little annoyed look, and she's just like, and he is just, well, we don't need the note. It doesn't say that we need to bring it. I've just been waiting for you to stop talking to the guy who clearly isn't interested in you so that we can go. I'm not walking around a place by myself that I don't know. I've been waiting on you. Hurry the fuck up.
I
Yes,
mean,
the 12-year-old just drops a fucking F-bomb immediately. And he stands up and immediately starts to leave.
he seems he seems like a lot.
Are you saying that while he's still in the room?
No, I'm saying that to
No.
myself, but
A
he
wise choice.
yeah, he's going to look over at Felix and then look back over at what was his name again? I'm sorry.
Chio?
Chio, yeah. Sorry. So yeah, we should probably get going to the gym.
Yeah, I guess so. Come on, chocolate cake, let's go. And essentially she's just like she leads the way and she looks back waiting on the two of you, and you see Kuroma like start to stand up, and as he stands, he towers over you. He's like 6'4".
I was gonna say my character was short, but damn, I don't even think. Oh my god. Okay.
But as he stands, the crow like flutters up and sits on his uh shoulder and begins to walk out. He begins to walk out. Okay, and we will cut to Wait, Jin, is there anything else you would like to do before?
No, that was all.
Sounds great. All right, we're gonna cut to Sky now. All right,
Ta-ta.
let me. I'm going between like 3 different chats, so give me just one moment. I
No, you're
need to
fine.
find a place that I want to shove you in. Who just died?
Hello, I'm back. Anytime I mute, my mic just goes out.
All right. So, yes. Sky, you wake up in what looks to be a nurse's office. You are on a cot. Um, like Jin, you have no memory of what you were doing before this, but you do know that you were supposed to go to Hope's Peak International School. And this looks like a school's nurse's office. And we are gonna roll something up to speed up this process. If I can pull the right dice. Oh, okay.
That doesn't sound good.
Sky, roll me a d6.
Oh god, that doesn't sound good either.
Interesting. D6.
I'm
1.
going to die.
Yeah, I probably will it with a 1.
You just got a 1?
Yeah. Just
Oh,
a straight
okay.
1.
Maybe this is all you need.
I hate that.
I hope your death is swift and painless.
Hopefully.
Okay. And as you wake, looking around, you see that there is a curtain between you and what you could assume is another bed. And through the light of like the midday like sunlight, you can tell that there is another person in that bed. They are sitting up, and you can hear a soft, sweet, melodic humming from her. It doesn't sound like creepy or anything. It just sounds light and a little tearful. Ooh, crunchy. Sorry, I'm crunchy, not the voice.
How do I had a plan for what I was about to do when I was waking up, and I didn't expect someone to be in the same room as me.
I didn't either. I got a 99 on your percentiles. I'm like, if it's above like a 75, I'll drop someone in there. And then you got a fucking 99. And I'm like,
Holy crap. I wish
okay.
my D6 would have been better. So she's going to kind of rub her head, and she's going to see the curtain, and because she's a model and everything, she's used to like being the middle of the room, so she's used to like doing stuff without permission. So she's gonna get up, and in straight French, she's going to. I'm going to translate it to English, but she's speaking in French. She's saying, Jean-Paul, is this a prank? Stop, I need to get to this new school. And she's going to pull back the curtain and see that this is not her agent. And it's going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Is the sorry in French?
Yes, it is also in French. So if
Okay.
you want it to be translated as Jean-Paul, c'est en face. Arrête, j'ai besoin d'une nouvelle chemise pour ma tourne. And then she pulls back the curtain, she goes, oh zut, je suis désolé.
So, as you pull back the curtain, you see this girl kind of like stop, freeze up, and like look at you. She has like medium like back length hair. I'm trying to remember what they look like because I'm currently looking at a map. Medium back length, like light pink hair and bright red eyes. She looks very startled. And
Understandable.
she She then looks very confused because she doesn't understand what you're saying, and she almost starts to look a little panicked, and she's just like, "Was I supposed to understand that? Oh no, that's not good. Um, uh, I don't know what you just said. I was waiting for
Um,
you to wake up because there was a note on my bed that said that we had to go when we wake up, so I was just waiting."
um, she's going to kind of like tap her head and just go, English. I'm sorry. Uh, I don't know where I am. Who are you?
My name is Harper Beck. Um, I'm the ultimate vocalist. I was just assuming that we were at Hope's Peak International because why else would we be in a school nurse's office? Although I don't know how I got here. I'm just hoping that it's because of like some head injury or something, and I'm just with the nurses just on break or something.
She's going to look a little surprised and just say, "This is the Hope School." Oh,
I'm
uh, I don't
I'm not
remember.
100% sure about
Um,
that, but most likely.
she's gonna look confused for a second, and she's going to introduce herself. Oh, I am Skyrose. I am the ultimate model. Um, you haven't
Okay.
happened to seen a man anywhere about this height? She's gonna point to just above her head. About this tall, brown hair, glasses. And she's trying to
No,
describe her agent.
I haven't seen anyone that looked like that. It's just been me and you. Um, I haven't been awake for very long, and I believe that this would be Hope's Peak International because I you're also an ultimate. I mean, maybe we should go look around and see if there's anybody else that uh we might know or might also be an ultimate and know where we are. I just wanted to wait until you were awake because the note was on my bed and you were there. It felt weird leaving.
Um, she's going to nod and smile and kind of like fix her outfit from where she'd been laying on the bed. Um, and say, yes, let's look around. Uh, what does the note say?
Um, well, it looks like someone was having an argument about what time we had to wake up, but overall it said that as soon as we woke up, we were supposed to meet in the gym. I'm not exactly sure where that is, but we can try to find it together.
She's going to nod and just say, Jim. Yes, we'll find it. And she's going to immediately just turn around and walk towards the doors and spread them wide open just to kind of look around to see if she knows where she's going.
All right. So Harper stands up and like very hurriedly follows you to the door, and when you walk out, you are going to see just a wall, and in this wall there is just a very large trophy case that spans almost this whole entire wall of the hallway, and
Wow.
above it will say Hope's Peak International, and it has some of the main students that has been to this school before, a lot of the trophies from then, along with a lot of the staff and their personal accomplishments, because this is a school that is still relatively new, so it's going to take anything it can get. But since it has so many talented students, it's not very difficult to fill up a trophy case very quickly.
Understandable. Um, she's going to look over the trophies and look at the sign and just say, Hope's Peak, c'est vrai. And she's going to nod as if she's confirmed herself in where she is. Um, I assume it's like a long corridor with places to go like right or left.
So, yes, essentially, when you come straight, that is the wall that you see. But when you look left or right, uh, it looks like there is a larger opening off to the side on the left.
Mhm.
On the wait, fuck, on the right. I am really bad with directions. Um,
Yeah.
but on the right, it looks like it opens up to an opening. You can see that there is another room that way, and then down the other hallway, like downwards, down the left part of the hallway, you see a staircase that has the gate shut in front of it, so no one can actually go in. And you see two smaller doorways in the wall that you came out of. So, like, if you go over there, you'll see that they are restrooms.
Ah. She's going to look to the left and see not much. She's going to look to the right and sees the large opening and point towards the right and just go, this way, follow me. Or actually just follow. And she's just going to start walking that way.
And Harper kind of like looks at the trophy case, looks at the nameplate, and she's just like, "Oh, yay, I was right." And then as soon as you turn right, she's like, "Oh, okay, we're going that way." And she will start to follow you. Just kind of very, very cool with the fact that she is not in charge of what's happening.
Very true. Very good.
So I think that's a save point in the game because that is a yen sign, and I don't know what else that could be. So as you walk into this hallway, there is a room on the side with where the trophy case was, and that room has, like, it's a glass door with big glass windows, so you can see into the room, but there is a wall technically there separating it, and it looks like it is a conference room almost, or somewhere that, like, it looked like a nice meeting room or like a teacher's lounge almost, but there's no one in there. And then there is the other wall leading to the next hallway that is further to the right, and on there you see that it is a audio technician room. And there is more hallway to go down if you wish to continue that way.
I don't know what the map is, so I don't actually know where I'm going. I'm just going towards the large open areas, expecting there to be some signs or something telling me to go a certain direction.
You have not made an investigation check for anything, so I'm just telling you what you would actually straight up see without looking at any details.
Is there any signs or anything pointing in certain directions?
Roll an investigation check, my friend.
What's my investigation? 0.
Can this character read? Can this character read?
This character can read.
Swag.
Yeah, I know, right? 13.
Okay, so you actually do see some signage on the wall that, like, essentially, here, fuck it. I'm sending this goddamn fucking map.
She can't read English, but she'll ask the friend to do it.
Do you want to know something? If it's an international school, it's going to have a lot of options for
Sweet,
language.
it has French. Nice.
Yes, it does.
Nice.
There you are. You are currently in the hallway between 4, 5, 7, and 8.
Oh, I need to go the other way.
Yes. But on the wall that is, like, adjacent to 4 and 5, it will tell you there's a directory essentially with arrows pointing to which directions you need to go to get to where you need to go. So the gym would go the opposite way. I will say that if you kept going that way, you would have paired up with Jin. So you have options to either go to where you're going because you'll end up meeting everybody eventually, or you could just run into Jin faster.
To the gym.
To the gym.
To the gym. She's going to look at the signs and find where the gym is in French and just say, nope, it is this way.
And Harper will just kind of like nod real quick and she'll be like, awesome, all right, let's go. I will say that she has an Icelandic like accent to her English. I'm just not going to butcher anybody's accents here. I'm not doing it.
Understandable. So she's gonna head back down the corridor and then right to the little room separating this corridor from the gym.
So, are you talking about number 2?
Yeah, whatever that is.
It's essentially just like your locker room, I think.
Yeah. A
Or
changing room.
no, that would probably be more like where you could get concessions before you go to a basketball game, or like track meets or whatever.
Oh, it's a food court.
Yeah,
It was
well,
pretty much a little area just for the. It was just such a weird area with trophies in it.
too bad. I already said the trophy case was against the wall, like across from the nurse's office. It's not a trophy case room anymore. It's gonna be where you can get concessions and stuff.
All right,
Essentially,
that
it's
makes
just a
sense.
wider part of the hallway where on each side of the hall there is like a concession booth ingrained into the wall. Like there's a door that leads to the back of it where you can get in and be behind the counter. Because
Mhm.
that's what it was like in my high school. Well, we only had the one, but Hope Speak International is fancy as fuck. So, but
Cool.
let me wait. I should see if there's a people in there.
Yeah, is there people in here? Is anyone serving food? This guy's dying for coffee.
They're closed right now.
Damn.
Okay. Please roll me a d4.
D4. Little triangle boy. 3.
Okay. Okay. I'm really glad that you ran into this person.
Okay.
Oh,
No, fuck.
give me my goddamn numbers. I don't have
Emma.
a rolling tray. All I have is a notebook, and it's not exactly the best. That's cocked. Fucking fuck.
Understandable.
I need Octavia.
All right.
Alright. So, as you and Harper enter this room, you will see a boy with bright pink hair with so many, like, over-the-top, very cutesy accessories that have, like, cloud pins in his hair, a little hat that has a bunch of, like, little cherries around the edge and a little cherry on top. It almost looks like it's supposed to be resembling a cupcake. And the other, like, little decorations and hair clips essentially are everywhere. And he has bright pink, tearful eyes, and his outfit is almost as over the top as his hair is. Very, like, a bright pink and yellow. I'm not using the picture at this point because fuck that noise. But he looks very akin to that, just wearing a completely different outfit because I feel like creating something myself. So, he has a. It looks like it has like those pre-cut holes, the really long ones that are very like flowy all over his t-shirt, which underneath is like a neon fucking yellow, like pastel pink over neon yellow. And then
Ooh.
he has a yes. And he also has a white and like light blue. Essentially the bodice of it is white and then the arms are light blue.
Oh my god.
That are covered in more pins and cherries and clouds. And he is wearing pants that match his jacket and shoes that match his like pink and yellow shirt going on. There's just sneakers, but they all have all these fucking pins and buttons all over the fucking place. It's very over the top, and it looks like he drew little like cupcakes on parts of his face and like little stars, and he also did like rainbow freckles.
Oh, she's gonna
And
hate him.
he's actually a model too.
I know he's a model, but he's the worst type of model for her because he's a contemporary model and he is not.
I was so excited about this. I thought you guys would be friends.
She's gonna give him tips.
Okay, and then I need to go back to this because you specifically told me she'd look better in a different outfit, so I'm going to put her in a different outfit as well. Sorry, the very intense noises that I do not be there. Okay, so the person that he seems to be talking to, by the way, Octavia can join this conversation. This is just me, like, trying to get interactions. It depends on her character. But she has, like, purple... Yeah, it definitely is a purple. So purple hair and purple eyes. She has a few little beauty marks on her face. And, she is very toned down. She's not very much at words. She is almost as over the top as him, wearing what almost looks to be a superhero-esque outfit. It has like a little wing glider cape with like long, like elbow length blue gloves and a pink dress that is very form fitting down to about her knees, and then just below that, the ending, like the hemline of her dress, is blue boots that match her gloves. It very, very superhero-esque. She even has like a little belt that is very over the top, and it looks like it is made of like a really cool futuristic metal, very, very shiny, and has like gold and little embroider, and there is a small little symbol put on it. I am so glad that these over-the-top characters ended up being together. I love how ridiculous these two are. But they both like look over to you, and like Noya looks so excited. Like just immediately, the one with the pink hair, he's just like, "Oh my gosh, hi! We were waiting for another person to show up. Who are you? What's your name?"
She's going to pause in the door. But go on, Galaxy, while I think of my response.
You're fine. I'm just gonna say Octavia is in the corner right now. She's trying to reach one of the speakers as she's listening to music through her headphones. She has black hair in the back. It's short and kind of a little spiked out. But up front, it's got a pink tint to it. She has on a full black outfit, except her shirt is pink and black striped. And her pants are, and I'm only stealing this because I like the twins. One leg is a full pant leg, the other one is cut off. And she has black boots on, but she is like nodding her head as she's trying to like, she looks like she's trying to plug something into the speaker, but she can't reach. And
so
that's what she's doing.
Okay, confirm for me what she's actually wearing. Is it a superhero-esque outfit or is it black?
Octavia is wearing a black outfit. The other one was Violet's other.
Yes.
There's
Who
three.
is the other?
There's three
There's
people in this.
three.
Yeah, there's
Who
3
is
people
the
in
other?
there.
So there is the Harajuku model,
Mhm.
Noya,
Yeah.
and then
there's-
there is Fleur, who she doesn't have the outfit that I described on. Do you need me to send you the image?
Yes, please. Is this the last one in the list? The prop artist?
Yes, that's what her body and like face looks like, but that's not what she's wearing. She's wearing the outfit in this one.
Mhm. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I tried my best to describe it.
Mhm. No, you described it very well. This is pretty much what I was imagining.
Sweet. Awesome.
Um. Oh, this is an overwhelming group of people. Um.
Wise.
So this guy's gonna kind of pause in the door and look over the 3 people she has just seen in this room, all of which are fashion disasters. Um. But she's not gonna say that.
Wow.
Listen,
Oh,
you all are.
wow.
But she's too nice to say that. So, I mean, the first one to address her was, fucking
Noya.
Noya. So she's going to smile to Noya and, um, approach him. She's gonna do, she's met this person not in a alarming way, like, she, I think she met the other one. So she's gonna be a little, more, a little happier. She's gonna approach him and give him, okay, I was about to say a French kiss, but I know that in America that means something completely different. So,
See, I'm aware
kiss
of
on
what
both
you
cheeks.
mean by a French kiss, though.
Mhm.
I know what you mean. I get it. I
A
promise.
kiss on each cheek.
Yeah.
Um,
The
and she's gonna say, "Ah, it is so good to see other people. Um, I am Sky Rose, and you are very sparkle." She doesn't know much of the English description words, so she's just gonna, yeah. She's gonna kind of look over his outfit and just kind of move her hand. I need to turn my camera back on so you can see how I'm moving my hand. She's gonna kind of move her hands like this and just go, "Your outfit is colorful." Yes.
he sees that she's like kind of like reading the body language. He's just like, okay, yeah. But he does his smile doesn't seem to go away. He almost seems like he's oblivious, but he's not.
Mhm.
He's just like, oh yeah, this is something that my agent actually pulled out for me. My name's Noya Mommy, and I am the ultimate Harajuku model. It is so cool that there's another model here. It's so nice to meet you.
Her eyebrows are gonna lift as she hears the word agent. It's like a kind of keyword. She kind of picks out the sentence and she goes, "Ah, you have agent too. Is yours here?"
He kind of shakes his head and he's just like, I have absolutely no idea where she is. Um, but like I will say that I'm just speaking in English, and because of the fact that I'm just like, it's an international school, and I'm pretty sure that most of them would have to speak just the one language.
Yeah.
So he kind of like, okay. Someone died, and then Sky's camera just turned off, so I was just like, hello.
Rose died again.
Yeah.
Rose died and I'm eating.
Okay. But yeah, no, he just kind of shakes his head and he looks over to the floor. Floor.
Fleur.
I just floor. It's I literally I just named her fucking Flower. So
Yes, French for flower.
yes, exactly, Fleur.
Fleur Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, but
Australian.
yes.
Interesting.
Interesting name.
Her mom
Mhm.
was French.
Okay. Oh yeah,
It's
adopted
understandable.
mother. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But she like he looks over to her. It's just like, have you heard anything from anyone? And again, I'm not doing accents. I'm sorry. That was off the fact that she is very Australian.
You're not
I
going Australian,
completely
Mike?
understand.
See what?
Nothing. Please continue. I don't want to offend any Australians maybe watching, if any.
That's exactly why I'm not touching any accents. I sound like the way I sound. The only one that I will do is Southern, and I don't have anybody from the South US here.
Deku is from the south.
I meant out of my character list, but thank you for informing
Ah.
me.
Mhm.
But he kind of looks at her and is just like, so, like, do you know anybody? And she just is like, I was hired for a movie, and I don't know why I'm currently here. I was supposed to come here over like tech classes. I don't know. I don't know. she she looks a little like she's freaked out because, you know, she was supposed to be making props for a movie, and now she has no idea why the fuck she's not doing that.
This guy's gonna kind of peek her head round to look at her and look over her outfit. And she's just going to go, "Are you ultimate superhero?"
I cannot wait to change out of this. I do like this outfit. I made it myself. It's supposed to be a prop for a movie. The model is the same size as me. Thank God. That means I can work on stuff while I'm here. But no. I am the ultimate prop artist. I make stuff like that you see in films when they ask for like actual oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the word. Somebody help. Physical props, words, puppets, things, that thing. Help me.
I don't know. They're just props.
CGI versus what the fuck is this word?
I don't know.
Visual effects?
She does practical effects.
Visual effects?
She does practical effects.
I don't know if that's a term, but I will agree.
It is. It's
Okay.
it's when you don't use computer generated stuff. That's
We use
for,
physical
like,
items
CGI.
for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, creating
I
like
see.
stuff like that. Or you can do stuff on the lower end, which is like cosplay pieces, where she makes fake armors and leathers like that. Warbler is her favorite material ever.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of like she kind of goes off explaining that, since I just decided to drop that outside of her character. She said she put it into words.
She put it into words. I love that.
This guy's going to just nod and say, "Ah, you work in movies. I see, I see. So this is not your normal outfit."
She shakes her head.
Very
She's
good, very
like, this is too over the top. I can get too much paint and like material stuck to this. I like to just wear like a regular fucking shirt that I can throw away when I'm done, because there's so much dust from all the stuff you have to cut. Like it just gets in your clothes. It's not fun. Half the time I don't even get to keep my closet. I just want to wear something comfortable, but here we are.
She's going to kind of just go, "Oh, you should use," and then proceeds to say a French compound like silk polyester mix, but she's going to say it in French because she does not know the English. And say, "Dust no sticks to this."
Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah. How did I not know about this before? most of the time she doesn't really work with the fabrics unless she has to upholster something, and even then she doesn't really do a lot of upholstering because a lot of people ask for props like, I don't know, swords, maces, stuff for war, guns. Like, she kind of like notes that down. Like, you see her like
Thank you,
mentally fucking noting
Zero.
that. She may not know how to spell it. She doesn't fucking care. But most likely she does know a little bit of French.
Mhm.
Just a little.
Right.
Conversational.
Conversationally French.
Yes.
Very good. Sky's then going to turn her attention to the third person in the room who's trying to reach to hit a speaker.
As you look over, you actually hear clatter as she falls down, and her headphones go flying off and slide to your feet, and then she kind of looks over and realizes you're there. Oh, we have other people. Hell yeah! And she's gonna like jump up and rush over and just, hi, I'm Octavia.
I love this cast of the 3 characters we managed to roll in this room. The energy in here is insane.
Yes, it's very well. I can only imagine how. This is going great. I can only imagine how Harper's doing.
Harper is just like watching all of this, like, oh my god, people can actually wear stuff like that just on a daily basis. That's a thing you can do. Her mind's fucking blown by the way that these people are dressed. Like, she's just like, this is you can dress like that. That's I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know if I like this.
But she's going to like adjust her glasses and hold out her hand.
Sky's going to take her hand, not shaking it because that's what peasants, and is going to take it and kiss it. And is going to also bend down one knee to pick up her headphones and hand it back to her and say, I am Sky Rose. I like your outfit. It is very... And she's going to do the hand thing again and just go, happy emo. Because she doesn't know how else to describe pink flag.
When you kiss the back of Octavia's hand, she kind of blushes a bit and just was taken back before she takes her headphones and puts them around her neck. And she watches and smiles and just, oh, yeah, thanks. You are very pretty.
Sky's going to blush, but kind of turn her head away and just say, "Oh no, it's not this." But she's going to turn her attention back more. If your character does look like she does in the picture, she's going to turn her attention to the scarf she's wearing, and say, "I love your scarf. Where did you get this?"
I apparently didn't notice she was wearing a scarf.
Yes, she's wearing a purple and black striped scarf.
Oh, I thought that was part of her shirt. That actually makes more sense. Okay. She's gonna kind of like pull on it a bit and just give a big smile. Oh, my mom got me this before I left, or because I got into Hope's Academy, but you know, I don't remember how I got here. I guess I left. I don't know.
Sky's going to kind of nod and just say, yes, we do not know this either. And she's going to turn to Harper and say, this is Harper. I met her in the... And she's going to kind of think of the word, comment dit infirmary? Nurse, this is room. We are here together.
Harper kind of like quickly, like, she was hanging out with like Noya and Fleur, and all of a sudden when she turns around you see that she now has like 2 cupcake like pins in her hair and a cloud one like that was halfway put in, and she's just looking at you like she did something wrong. Like she got caught doing a bad thing, and she's just like, hi.
Hiya.
Harper. Back. It's really nice to meet you.
Octavia! And she holds her hand out again, to shake it.
She would kind of like grab the cloud pin real quick and like hold it in the wrong hand and go to shake your hand, realize it's the wrong hand, switch it over and then shake your hand.
She shakes the hand back and she just smiles as she turns her attention back to Sky. Do you like music?
You just see Harper's face light up. She's like, I can say something, and then she realized she has not been addressed, and it just immediately shuts down.
Sky's going to nod her head and say, "Oh yes, when I model, there is always music playing. It's very nice."
Before I go on, do they have their phones on them?
No.
Okay, that's what I was making sure.
I will say that if anybody checks on their character, they don't realize that they don't have their phone. No one's aware of this until they check.
Well, I was just gonna say because I had music playing, so
you can have it on your handbook.
Yeah.
So in place of your phone, you have a student handbook that gives you information about where you are currently, because you don't have any, since you don't have it hooked up to the student database, which will happen when you meet the twins. You are able to do other things. You just don't know what the campus looks like or who is here.
That's fine. She's going to unplug her headphones from the student handbook thing. And it's just gonna start playing like some type of dubstep music.
I was about to say we don't have internet, so this is just stuff that was like pre-put on here.
Just dubstep.
Do you feel like the twins would make them like their specific playlist?
Yes.
Okay, so your headmasters have chosen your music playlist. Give us your vibes, and I guess I can send you a playlist that I find later. Okay, thanks.
But there's dubstep going on, and she's just, this type of music you model
to? What type of music is she going to be playing?
Dubstep.
No. She's going to... Her face is going to kind of like wince at the sound of dubstep. And just go, not quite. She's going to take out her own planet because she cannot find her phone. Cursing John Paul, who's probably taking it from her.
I love that.
But there is the student handbook.
Yeah, that's what she said.
She's going to take... Yeah, I'm going to take out my student handbook, and she's going to look through the music. And she's going to pick a French romance song and start playing that. It's very, it's got violins and flutes and stuff in it, so it's quite classical. She's going to say, more like this.
Octavia's going to pause her music, and she's going to listen. And she's going to kind of, tilt her head a bit, and then kind of start bobbing her head, trying to get into the beat of it.
Yes, the beat of French romance.
And then she shakes her head a bit, and she starts doing a slow wave motion with her body, like hippies would do.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you know what? Good choice. Not my choice, but I like the choice. Huh?
I heard hippie.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I love that Jim just pops in with hippie.
Everyone loves hippies.
Meanwhile, you see Harper excited about both kinds of music because you can put vocals behind either.
Mhm.
She's like, I can say something. I still haven't been addressed. Oh, I can say something about this. I still have not been addressed.
Sky's gonna pause her music and just say, It is my taste, but your music is very good too. Very fast.
Octavia kind of gives a nod and she looks over towards Harper. Harper, was it?
Yes. Yes. Hi. Yes. My name's Harper Beck. I'm the ultimate vocalist. I didn't get to say that the first time.
Oh, nice. So you do like music. I was gonna ask.
Yes. Yes, I do. I do. I haven't actually gotten the I don't know how to put it. I have not gotten to work with any sort of dubstep artists or anything like that. You said you were an audio technician, correct?
I didn't say I was anything, but yes.
Ah, magic. I forgot.
No one asked her, so she didn't address it.
Then the question would be a dubstep artist because the first thing that she saw was dubstep. So there, fixed.
No, I'm actually an audio technician. Ultimate audio technician.
So you could help with either style of music that was just played.
Mhm.
Okay. But you just prefer dubstep then?
I like the more flowy beat. It helps me get into the groove. I was trying to plug it into the speaker over there, but I can't reach.
How tall is Octavia?
You know what? I'm making her short shit 5'3".
Harper isn't any taller. I personally just wanted to know if she could have like asked Noya or Fleur, and she could have. Noya is 5'6", and let me take a look at Fleur. Yeah, she'd probably be about the same height or slightly taller than Noya. So
She
Harper, who is also too short, just like I can't. Unless I get on your shoulders, I can't be much help, and I think that that's a bad idea because I can be very clumsy.
Oh, no, I would have to be the one up there so I can mess around with the wires.
I am not strong enough to do that.
Yeah, so it's fine. I got my
Sky is
headphones.
5'8", for reference.
I like that she asked another short person.
She didn't ask, she just mentioned it.
Still, just Harper. On the other hand, like, oh, maybe I can help. No, I
cannot.
cannot. and she just is like, she just kind of awkwardly looks to Sky, and then looks back to Octavia, and she's just like, I mean, we could ask Sky.
Sky's gonna hear her name from looking at people's outfits and just go, yes?
I don't think Sky can lift me up. Maybe. I don't know.
She's got a strength of 2. She could. I don't think she'd want to. Let me roll.
I was about to say, Fleur has a 2.
I mean, they're strong. It's just, will she want to? 6. She does not want to. She's going to kind of listen to their fights and just say, I would, but this is a new outfit. I cannot get it dirty.
Fair enough.
That's fair. I'm gonna go ahead and just like pause this here because this feels like a good stopping point. Just because this has been going on for a while, and I should probably move on to the next person. Rose, is Rose back?
I mean, he's in the call. It doesn't mean he's back. Rose, we can't hear you if you're talking. That's all you gotta say.
I can't believe Rose is fucking dead.
Hello? Hello?
There you are. Hello.
Hi, Rose.
Hello.
Okay, so your character. First of all, there is going to be a few people, so please roll me a d4.
Alrighty then. It's 1, right?
Just 1d4, 4, 1 d 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 4
3.
Okay, we're going through. This might I might actually be able to introduce everybody in one session if I work fast enough, which I probably won't be able to. But there's hope. There is so much hope right now.
Some hope.
All right, so Lola.
Let's go, Lola.
Okay.
Clearly not sick.
And Ashton.
Oh no, not them two together.
Lola and
I'm
Ashton.
interested.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because, well, actually, I would introduce these two together. This 5, you, and Yuki. Okay, this is interesting. This is a very interesting group. So you see, like, you are laying on the floor of like this audio room. Like, there are a lot of computers and audio tech stuff all in this room. It's like it's almost made specifically to be messing around with a lot of different audios and camera equipment as well. And you're on the floor, like in
But is
the
there
like
hope?
front
What do
of
you
the
mean?
lecture hall that this is. And there is a girl with really long brownish, like pinkish hair. And she's wearing like a little bonnet with her hair down in a red ribbon, and she has like bright golden eyes, and she's looking at you with a very worried look, like sitting next to you, just looking over you like you're a corpse almost. And she looks a little nervous, and she's just like, "Oh, he's awake." And she kind of like looks backwards toward like wherever the other two are.
Lola is currently sitting away from everyone, or trying to, as she seems to be staring at a corner. Um, Zoned out. She has long white hair, and a like dark uniform on. It's kind of like a maroon dress, with dark blue leggings that go into white. Um, she seems like she's zoned out a bit, but there is a purple-haired guy that is near her, like kind of leaning in towards her, his hands on her shoulder, trying to like talk to her, but she's not paying any mind to him. Um, and then he hears that you're awake, and he kind of looks over and, "Oh, you're awake?" And he's gonna get up and walk over towards you guys. I'm
Rose, what would
Ashton.
you like to? Sorry.
You're fine. Rose, what do you like to do?
He's just gonna lay there and be like, either I'm okay, either I'm at the school, or this is some sick, twisted saw trap. Either one I'm fine with.
Was Saw the last movie you saw before you came here?
Yeah. That's how I remember. I was watching Saw 4. It's
Good
an alright
movie.
movie.
Oh, are you okay? I think we can leave now. I Why Saw?
Ashton's going to put his hand on Jefferson's like shoulder. And just
Still
lean-
laying down.
Yeah.
just
still-
lean down to
yeah.
touch him.
He's gonna lean in a little farther and just be like, "Come on, get up, buddy. We gotta get to the gym."
All right. By the way, I'm still fine. Well, fine as I can be with a massive headache.
Oh, you'll live. Just let the stardom take you away. It's hard being in the presence of me.
Yuki's just kind
I
of
have-
gonna give him a look like that's not it, as she like almost like very very quickly like crawls away like a good 5 feet and then stands up.
He's just gonna say, I have no clue who you are.
Wow, that hurts.
I would
I-
expect that too.
I'm the lead singer in Beast. How do you not know who I am?
Still have no clue who or what that is.
You, sir, are an ass.
I get that a lot from a lot of people.
He's going to turn on. He's going to straighten back up and like turn on his heels, and he's going to walk towards Yuki, and kind of put his arm around her waist and pull her a bit closer, and just, you know who I am, don't you, babe?
She like looks at him for a second. She like looks like she's kind of cowering for a moment before she nods, and she's just like, yeah, as you said, the lead singer of Beast, please stop touching me.
Yeah, that's it. He lets her go, and then he walks back towards Lola and snaps his fingers in front of her face. Lola, hello, we gotta go. Hello. And Lola again kind of just ignores him, but finally she blinks a little bit and she looks over as she notices Jefferson is awake and just gets up. Oh, I was contacting the spirits around here. I figured they could help him wake up. Glad to see you're awake now.
Jefferson's just gonna turn his head to the side and just whisper, "Great, we have a whack job."
Are you like whispering to yourself? Who are you judging?
He's whispering to himself about the fucking Cole
Lola.
person.
Lola.
Is there a table near me?
I did say that you were at the front of the class, so the closest thing to a table would be the podium, or the table that's like a foot away from where you are, but on the opposite side of said podium.
He's gonna stumble his way up and almost fall over and grab onto the podium.
I have no idea why your wake up is so much more it looks worse than ours.
I don't sleep.
He looks. I can't.
Don't push yourself, darling.
You're fine. I think he's just being a little dramatic. The spirits said that he would be a little crazy.
Listen, you can tell your spirits to shove it.
He said shove it, guys. They said they don't care what you think 'cause you're crazy.
Oh, great.
You, like as soon as she hears like her start to giggle, Yuki will also start to like giggle a bit. It's very quiet and like a little eerie and creepy.
Ashton's just gonna kind of head towards the door. Come on, guys, we gotta get to the gym. Crazy's awake. You're all a bit crazy. We just need to go to the gym.
Alright, fine. He's just gonna grab at his waist, see if he still has his utility belt of math.
Roll me a d20. Let's find out.
5.
No.
He doesn't.
No, he does not.
He's gonna just feel around his waist, be like, "It's my utility belt of math."
Could have gotten confiscated. Who knows?
Hmm.
I got. Terrence was confiscated.
Hang on.
Well, I'll find it somewhere else, probably.
I love that you didn't even fucking question how Terrence got confiscated or who Terrence was.
He understands people in this room are whack jobs, so he just doesn't question it. Anyway, he's
Who
gonna be like,
Terrence was?
You-
Terrence is dead.
Name. Like,
Jefferson's
than-
just gonna.
what you have picked up from Ashton saying Lola and Yuki.
Anyway, Jefferson's just gonna be like, "Alright, take me to wherever we need to go, because I'm clueless."
Yuki kind of pauses and she's like, well, none of us actually know where we need to go yet. Like, we know that we need to go to the gym, but we don't know how to get there. Also, you never introduced yourself.
My bad. The name's Jefferson. Jeff for short.
Jefferson, the last name. Are you an ultimate?
Full name is Jefferson Thompson. And I'm the ultimate mathematician. I love anything that deals with numbers and math.
Your name's very fitting for your ultimate. Yes.
I've gotten told that my entire life by my teachers and students alike.
Cool. I'm sorry if that was rude or not. But I'm Yuki Kokoa. I'm the ultimate butcher, and I would introduce you to Terrence, but he is currently not here.
Nice to meet you, and from the way you look, that would not be what my first expected would be.
For my ultimate?
Yes, of course.
Well, why do you say that?
She gives you like a very weirdly curious, like a little too intent on knowing this reason.
You look a little too innocent to deal with butchering animals.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's what my granddad told me. But
He's
I
not
mean,
wrong, pretty girl.
thanks. But I just, well, I took it up because he couldn't do it anymore. That's the only reason I'm actually good at this. I don't know how I got it.
Jefferson's just gonna lean in and be like, "Being held hostage by this man. Blink twice."
No.
I'm sorry. Ashton's just gonna kind of like raise a brow. He's leaning against the door now. And he raises a brow. And he's just. I guess if we're doing introductions, though, I should introduce myself properly and just not my first name. And he's going.
Please.
He's going to put his hand to his chest and give a slight bow. I am Ashton Grant. I am the ultimate pop star. I actually made my big break in Korea and not America, but I am American. Uh, and he's
Well,
gonna,
as an American myself, I have no clue who you are.
he's gonna stand back up and just kind of give a little grumble. I am Lola Renu. I am the ultimate spirit guide.
Nice to meet you, this person.
You cut out for me.
Oh, I was saying, nice to meet you, spirit ghost person.
Spirit ghost person.
Love that.
I am not a spirit myself, but I appreciate it, I guess. Weirdo.
That's why I said spirit person. The person that deals with spirits.
I do.
Anyway, let's head to wherever we need.
Yeah, I'm sure they got plenty of signs out there to show us where to go.
They do.
Most
You're good.
likely.
But the Yuki kind of like nods a little bit and scurries like to join them, but she kind of like seems to wait until she could be the last one. But if Lola is staring off, she's just gonna be like, okay, do what you want to do, Lola, and we'll like scoot in front of her and.
Lola will walk beside her.
Okay, that works. She's like, well, yeah, that works too. I didn't expect someone to walk with me. Thank you. Oh.
My pleasure, I guess. The spirits seem to be happy with you.
Me? Okay. That's good to know, I guess. Thanks.
Not so much of the crazy one up there. They very displeased with him.
I don't see why. He just woke up and we just left. We were doing what we're supposed to do.
They didn't like his comment. They might kill him at some point.
She just kind of like awkwardly nods her head. I love that this exchange is just happening while Rose, my player, the player, because you're this is you're next, Valerie. But okay, I need to pull up the map again. I love going back and forth. Why did I do this to myself? Okay, so as you guys exit, you will see to the right there is a little bit of a hallway, and then it looks like that hallway has two different ways that it can go. And then on the left, you see that there is a big wide opening. There is not number 5 there. I'm trying to, yeah, you would just see this wall. And it does have the signs on it since Sky already found them. I don't need to keep making people do investigation checks. We only have so much time.
Yes.
Ashton's gonna try to lead them the wrong way.
On purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Where is he trying to lead them?
The opposite way of the gym. I want to see who stops them.
Okay, well, I mean, if you decide to turn to the right, at that point, I'm going to say at that point, Jin has made it to the gym because of the fact that we've already had 2 interactions there.
Mm-hmm.
Jin Jefferson's just gonna look at the sign and knows that, but he knows that they're going the wrong way.
Is he gonna say anything?
What's the probability of someone getting this
Math
actually
key.
fucking wrong? Come on, it's a math question now. What's the probability, dude?
I don't know. I'm not good with math. I'm just playing someone that's good with math.
Well, you failed.
What's the probability of someone not being able to like read which way the gym is when it's in different languages because it's an international school?
Understandable. Probably 0.
Probably around like 2%, because about 2% of each population is illiterate.
Understandable.
Thank you for pointing this out.
Yeah.
Bringing
Is
realistic.
everyone else just following that guy?
I mean, Yuki's better at just like following along, scurrying, and being awkward. But I mean, let's see.
With the 2, Lola is just following. She is zoned out again.
Yuki got a 19.
So
She's the golden eye girl, right?
the what? Yes, she is the ultimate butcher. Yes.
Okay.
And I didn't even do her additives. I don't know what her investigation additive is. I have a good feeling it's a fucking 0. And if it's not, I need to change that.
Thank you, Frankie,
'Cause-
for the raid.
Jeff's just gonna tap
Welcome
on Yuki,
in,
showing
raiders.
that they're going the wrong way.
Did you?
Jim's the other way.
I'm aware, but did you want to stop them? Because I personally do not.
I don't
I was
either.
right. She has no additive. Ha! I know my characters. Let's go.
I believe we should go head to the gym and let the weird people go.
That would be rude.
I'm fine with that. He's just gonna start walking towards the gym. If you want to come to the gym, just follow.
Hey, it's better than none. But also, I would be fine if
this
just
is a very
you showed up.
interesting
But
thing for this NPC.
hi. Love
Brain.
you too.
Yeah, he's telling her the truth.
Yes, he is. They're supposed to go to the gym, and really, the only thing is that she doesn't want to leave Lola alone with Ashton. I love the noise that was made. But let's fuck it. We're rolling.
But, would that be me needing to do a persuasion check?
I don't have persuasion. I do have persuasion.
You
yes,
do have
if you
persuasion.
really want her to come with you, yes.
I'll say it's up to her.
Yeah.
Jefferson would not care less.
Then no, you do not need to do a persuasion roll. She just.
All right.
I'm doing a thing of if it's above 10, she's gonna follow the other 2 NPCs, and she got a 10. It's not above a 10.
Said above a 10, so.
I can't believe she just fucking stands there.
Damn.
But no, she'd look back at them, and be like, Lola.
Listen. Lola is deep in conversation with one of her spirits. The dice I picked hate Lola, okay?
I bet Arrogant Head over there is too deep in his own ego to notice.
With a nat 20, he kind of looks over and he's like, I hear you perfectly fine.
He's already like halfway down the fucking hallway.
Well, they weren't. I mean,
Jefferson's
fair
like
enough,
halfway
but
down the
also,
hallway.
like, if he's the ultimate pop star, you know that he has to have a decent ear for music cues, and
True.
It was a nat 20 as well. And what's your additive to investigation? It's a +1. You got a 21, so it's above a 20. So yes,
So that wasn't me being in character.
I just imagine that was in character, and he just turns around, his hands behind his head. I can hear everything you're saying as he's still walking backwards down the wrong way.
That means that he definitely heard Yuki trying to get Lola to go the right way. Awkwardly, unsure. She's just like,
so he turns around because he hears like the conversation, and he's like, fine, go your way. I was going the scenic way. He doesn't know that there's not another way, you know.
yeah.
He puts his arm around Lola, spins her around, pushes her kind of forward towards Yuki. Lola, you gotta snap out of it. You can't keep zoning out like that. And he's gonna watch them as they walk.
It's just gonna say, "You have a choice."
Lola's also going to
shit for brains. Just gonna say, "You have a choice. Let the shit for brains over there convince you otherwise."
But
As he's
Lola
still
is
walking
going to
away.
start walking with Yuki because she's finally snapped out of it and got a 14.
Ooh. Yuki will smile, and she's just like, Ashton, we can take the scenic route some other time. Let's just go to the gym. Come on.
Yeah, you guys go. I'm right behind you.
And she'll walk to the gym with Jeff.
And they notice he's already like near the end of the hallway.
Ah!
He's just gonna yell, "You better hurry up before I possibly just leave y'all."
Alright. Well, since you seem to be on a power mission, I have no idea. Where's Ashton going?
Ashton's following behind the Lola and Yuki. He's watching them walk. As he's walking behind them.
Alright. Then I will leave this here, and we will move on to Valerie. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, going back to my map, I'm running out of places to shove people. Yeah, because that's a Monokuma room. I literally am out of places to shove people. Unless I just make everybody else just exist in the gym, but that's a clusterfuck.
I'm fine with just existing in the gym for my two.
Oh, then, okay. I'm trying to figure out if I can, fuck it, there's gonna be a third classroom. That hallway's just slightly longer. That's the way to fix it, right? Deku, we are finally to you.
Wow.
You go ahead and roll me a d4 before I start just talking.
Okay.
I swear to God, this is gonna be the one time that I'm able to make all of you meet everyone in one session. It's gonna fucking happen.
I will make you. Two.
2. Okay, sweet. Alright. You go yeet.
Great, thanks.
Okay, it gave me 2 different numbers before it fell off of my thing, so I'm gonna take it, even though that's technically an incomplete roll, but we're not here for that.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. And then the second one is Okay, cool. So, congratulations, lucky you. You got the two that come together.
Oh, great.
Well, that means that you get to meet 3 people because I specifically said I have it to where those 2 are together.
Oh, great. Why don't we start this off right with some overstimulation?
So Alice will Alice wakes up in a classroom that does not have like any windows. It's clearly in the middle of the hallway.
Great.
And but she would also see all the silly writing on the whiteboard that Jen saw. The note is there too, but she would notice that there are 2 people in the back. They had pushed their desks together, and they are now like quietly talking to each other. One of them has short, shoulder length, mauve colored hair with dark bluish gray eyes, and she has dark circles, and she looks very pale. Meanwhile, next to her is a little bit has a little bit more color, but also still rather pale. Has blonde, like very voluminous blonde hair, and he also has blue eyes. And he looks a little too overdressed for being here. Like, he is wearing almost like a full suit. He has like the suit jacket hung up on the back of the chair, but he has a dress shirt on with a little bow tie, and his suit is like a bluish purple. Meanwhile, they are dressed in a light blue hoodie and like gray sweatpants.
I already know who they are.
And then sitting like 2 desks away from you in the same row would be you see he has dark green hair with reddish rust colored eyes, very dark skin. He has a cut on his cheek, a little bit of stubble, and like a little hat. He looks like if you were walking on the streets of Los Angeles, he looks like a man that is way too overdressed, and he has a hat like he'd have a hat doing like magic tricks on the side of the road. Like, it's very obvious that he is like some overly like just overly cocky son of a bitch. And he seems to be messing with my gosh, my brain. Like a deck of cards. He's just messing with the deck of cards. Why was that so fucking difficult? Why was that
3
difficult?
people I knew I was gonna get as soon as Felix was gotten by someone else. Great. Neither of these are good options.
It's time to duel.
Ah, God. I knew when you said there were 2 of them that you decided were together. I'm like, I know who this is. I know what's happening here.
You're like, oh god, I know them.
I know what bullshit I've watched. Like, you started describing them, and I checked the pictures, and I'm like, I hate that I was right.
Well, I mean, like, I'm also describing these without looking at them, so I feel like I'm
You're
doing
doing great. You're doing a great job. I was looking at the pictures while you were describing them, and you were doing a great job.
I'm so glad that I can describe my characters.
Yeah. Other than the notes on the podium that she's going to get to, is there anything else in this room to like pick up? Or anything like small, like a pencil or something to take?
Roll me an insight check. Not insight.
Yay.
Roll your dice, my humble human.
Cat girl.
Cosplay girl. Cosplay cat maid cafe barista.
Yes.
Wow.
Ah,
Something along those lines, somewhere in there.
that sounds
16.
like a life goal, guys. A 16. Okay, cool. And you're just looking for
Cosplay
something
cafes
more-
are cool.
Guys, I
You're just
never
looking for like.
finished setting up my actual fucking notifications, so I haven't been getting notifications because I didn't press login.
Oh no!
Eh.
Has there been anybody in chat?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! Yes.
I've been
Oh
We
fuck.
have ignored you, chat.
I've been muted while I was talking. It's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, chat.
No,
Sorry.
I just mute myself on Discord and talk to them.
That's fair. Okay. So.
She don't know my secrets, guys.
Sorry, that was completely off topic. I forgot where we were. That just
I
knocked
rolled a
me out of-
16 trying to find out if there were small things.
Thank you.
Things to take.
You're just looking for specific, like, little small things. Are you looking, like, for anything in particular?
Not really, just
Okay.
things. She's
well,
she's used to like looking for other things to take her attention that aren't people, so she'd look around to see if there were like just things to mess with, whether it be like a pencil or a piece of paper or something.
Why do I keep doing this?
Yes, this is a classroom. It looks like it had been used at some point. There is, like, a textbook under, like, one of the chairs halfway across the room that someone forgot there forever ago. It looks like there's some white copy paper in that. There is a few random notes on the desk, like on the teacher's podium. It doesn't actually say anything. It's like if somebody was just writing to fake write, like they were teaching something, but they weren't doing shit. And there is like a few pencils and like on like in the back of someone's like desk, as if they like were trying to hide it, there is a very small like rubber band toothpick thing set up so that people could launch toothpicks at each other.
Right.
Like
She's just gonna grab a pencil. There's no particular reason for the pencil, just she wants the pencil. A paper is loud, and she doesn't normally like to be noticed, but sometimes she'll take whatever she can get. That's why I included the paper.
Mhm.
But beyond that, she has a pencil now. She's gonna go check the note on the podium before she ever even thinks about talking to anyone else in this room.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Sounds great. I just dropped a D20 in my ashtray because I was trying to
Oh my god.
I was trying to make it to where the phone could hear that I was rolling dice. It sounds scary, but I promise it's not. Oh!
It's not scary, but I promise it's not.
And then I proceed to laugh like a fucking maniac.
Yeah, best signs.
So as you move up, you can already tell, like, the moment that you stand up to grab the pencil, someone has their eyes on you. You cannot tell who it is out of the three of them, though.
Great.
And when you move to go look at the note and you're looking at it, you can still tell someone's looking at you. And when you're reading over it, it essentially just looks like it looks like the people that were writing the notes earlier must have gotten their shit together. This is outside of character, but still. They got their shit together and it just says what it needs to say. Essentially, when everybody is awake in this room, meet in the gym. With like a little like a little smiley face that looks like has the angry eyebrows and its tongue sticking out.
Best face.
Yes.
She's going to just kind of hold on to the note because it's like this is important. This is how I remember where I need to go, and she's gonna go with the lesser of two evils. When there's two people and a one person, she's going for the one person.
I was about to say, when she looks up from the note, Lucy's standing about 5 feet away from her.
Great.
Hello. Good to see that you actually wish that we have made some sort of eye contact. My name's Lucy Bruxo. I'm the ultimate street magician. He gives a little bow as if trying to prompt her to say something to him.
Well, she jumped when she turned around and suddenly there was a person there. Beyond that, she's going to very, politely wave at him and she's like, oh, I was about to come talk to you, actually, but this works, this is fine. Do you know how to get to the gym? This note says we have to go to the gym.
Not quite. I've been waiting for you to wake up. I don't know why those two are still here. But if you'd like, we can go together.
It says when everyone in the room is awake, so maybe they were waiting on me? I don't know. Should we...
Well, there's
I don't
no
know.
one here stopping us from leaving.
Should we tell them we're going, or will they just figure it out? I don't like leaving people alone because that can be scary, but I don't know. There's two of them and they seem very intent in conversation. And I don't want to interrupt.
It's not a. That's understandable. Can I get a name before we walk together and let them know?
Right. Sorry, I'm Alice. Alice DeBeau. That's me. I'm the ultimate barista, I think. I seem to remember something like that.
All right. Interesting. And he kind of looks over to the two, and as you guys walk towards the door, he's just like, Pim, Nav, we're leaving. I recommend you do the same. And he kind of opens, before you get to the door, he manages to get in front of you and opens it and lets you pass.
She's going to take the first opportunity to go outside of the door.
The moment that he gets the door for her, he's fucking gone.
She's gonna step outside and wait, but the second it's open, she's gonna be like, okay, I'm going first, I think.
Yes. So soon the other two kind of drift along and join you, giving a little wave. They seem to be very respectful of the fact that you have not approached them, so they're going to kind of keep their distance for a second. And then as soon as Lucy shuts the door, Pim approaches with a charming little smile, and he's just like, it's very it's nice to see that you're awake. I did not say that earlier since I was having a conversation. But my name's Pim Holden. It's very nice to meet you. And this is my significant other, Nav Novak. So the way that he has his arm out is he has his right arm extended to wave your hand, and he's gesturing underneath said arm towards Nav with his other arm. Here, why did I waste my words on this when I can just hello that way?
Hello.
Hand out towards you. Nav's on the other side essentially.
Great. She's going to very politely shake his hand before nodding a little of okay, she understood their names before when the other person said it, but she didn't know who was who until they introduced themselves, so that works for her. It saves her time and effort.
Again.
Goodbye, Rose. She's going to wave, or she's going to shake his hand very politely before she's like, oh, I don't know if you heard me. I guess you were busy talking. I'm Alice DeBeau. It's nice to meet you. What are your ultimates, if I don't mind asking? Oh, wait, I'm the ultimate barista. I'm sorry. I should have said mine first.
No problem. Don't worry about it. and he gives another like little smile, and he starts to get a little bit more chipper, almost like as if the two have been very calm, and like he's reviving. Um, and he's just like, "Oh, I apologize. Nav is the ultimate embalmer. I am the ultimate cremation specialist. We actually run a funeral home together."
That sounds kind of cute, actually. It would make sense, because both of those are part of the job, I think, and I guess it'd be better to do with your significant other than someone else. I don't have much experience in funeral homes. I don't. Normally, they're not my favorite place, but they're not bad places. I just don't always like the people that are in them.
And Nav kind of finally looks to you with really tired eyes, and and they're just like, "You mean the dead ones, right?"
Hi. Sorry. I meant the living ones, but uh, the dead ones. I guess I don't know. They don't. It happens. I think it's normally just the living ones are normally crying or sad, and I don't know how to deal with that very well or how to help them. So I normally avoid those places because I don't like standing awkwardly either.
Tim kind of like chuckles, noticing how awkward that was. Also, hello, Galaxy. I'm glad you're back. Mwah. But words.
Brain wreck of a child.
He kind of like steps in between because of the fact that like Nav is very bad with people, and the living ones, and
Great.
and he's just like, and we don't take any offense to it. And plus, grieving can be very difficult to deal with. It's a very long process, especially when there's so many other steps involved. But it's enjoyable when you have someone there that understands you. Thank you for trying to get on our level. It's very hard to talk about our ultimates due to the subject that they are also with. But as a barista, you must have a lot of interesting stories.
Kind of. Um, I don't know if I would call them interesting. I mean, sometimes we get angry people, and that's kind of scary. I don't like it, but I meet a lot more nice people. There was actually the reason that I wear these, and she kind of gestures to like the ears and the tail that she has. Like very quickly, just ears then tail. Of like these are an obvious thing that I have.
Yes. The thing is, like, Nav kind of like gives a little nod. Pim's just like on his face, he's like, "We're ultimates. We all dress like fucking weirdos." And no, Lucy, on the other hand, he has like his chin in his hand, nodding very intently, like he's understanding everything about what's going on.
As I understood him.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
this makes 100% sense. Absolutely.
Perfect. But
That's
she's
the
going to
reason
like
I'm doing this.
finish gesturing them, and it's like I started working there because wait, sorry. I started working at a cosplay cafe after I moved because my friend thought I would like it, and then for a while I wasn't really sure what to do, and I met a really nice customer once, and I asked them what they thought I should do or what they would like to see. And they said something like this, and everyone seems pretty happy about it since I've changed. So, I don't know. I like it. That's one of the more interesting stories I have, I suppose. There's people that come for long orders, but there's not really many big stories. There are some, not to say that nothing interesting happens, just I don't exactly know how to bring them up in conversation because I don't like talking bad about people.
That's fair. Me and Nav don't have a lot to say because no one's ever supposed to speak ill of the dead. He gives like a little chuckle as if he thinks this is fucking hilarious. But he has a very toned down, soft little chuckle, and he then gives a like bright little smile, and he's just like, but the living people, of course, can be difficult to work with, but they're also grieving. So I also feel bad talking poorly about others. And then there's Lucy, who just like on the other side of you, like trying to get everybody to make their steps, like making sure that they're actually getting places. He's just like, people fucking suck. You can talk ill about everyone. Everyone has their moments. They should understand why you're upset with them. Sorry.
She's going to like start walking because it's clear like, oh yeah, we need to go somewhere. I can't stand in this hallway and talk forever. So she's going to kind of start moving before she kind of like shrugs to the comments that he had and just, I mean, yeah, I guess that's true, but it feels wrong to talk bad about the bad people, the bad things that people do, because then doesn't that make me a bad person? Because then I'm talking bad about them being, but I don't know. But I don't know, that feels kind of negative, and I feel like it's better if we just move past it, because some people are having a rough day, or some people are just having a bad time, and that's not always their fault, and sometimes you just have to help where you can, and if you can't, then you just have to move on and let them figure it out on their own. It's why I like providing services to other people by making coffee, because sometimes a smile or a cup of coffee can make someone's day better.
He kind of like gives a soft little chuckle, and it's just like, you're rather sweet, aren't you? Well, I personally think that people shouldn't be taking out their anger on random people. It should be directed at the right ones. So if you are ever upset with them, you have every right to be upset with them, because they shouldn't be mad at you in the first place. Sorry their coffee's a little too cold or you put the wrong fucking milk in, but I mean, it's one little mistake. They shouldn't be mad about that.
She's going to kind of laugh a little, because it's the first time someone's actually been like talking about the actual specific problems and not just people coming in and being mean. So she's going to kind of laugh before she nods, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I could always do better at what I do, but mistakes happen because we're people, but I don't blame them for getting mad when I get their order slightly wrong, or if they want to change something. Sometimes people come up and don't always know what they want, and so sometimes they make changes after. And so even if they get mad, as long as they're at least somewhat satisfied by the time they leave, I think it's worth letting them yell at me for a little while.
If anyone were to yell at me during one of my performances, I'd probably punch them straight in the fucking face.
I could never do something like that. I really don't want to hurt anyone. But I guess I can understand that people have different opinions on the matter. I think it's just a matter of difference of how people work and the jobs that people choose. It's why I like helping people, because I understand that they might be angry and they're yelling, but I can maybe help or maybe make it a little better without making it any worse. I don't know.
Some people are just angry to be angry. That's it. I personally don't feel like dealing with negative attitudes very often. I know that some of the things that I've said is negative, but as long as it doesn't bother me, I'm not going to continue on it.
If boy. She's going to nod, and I'm gonna say, for matters of moving things along a little bit, they've reached this sign that would hopefully point towards the gym, or can I like look for a sign?
Yes, yes. For sake of ease, since Sky found the sign, everybody else has found the sign.
Sign exists somewhere. Listen, signs happen. They may not be helpful, but they
EXP share
should
is
exist in
on.
most places.
EXP share is on.
In most places, there are signs or some kind of labeling system or a map or something.
Yeah. But yes, you find the signs, no problem, and you guys continue towards the gym. So all of you are gathered now. Like, there's a huge group of you, and there's like a head count. But as one person is trying to do a head count, there's stuff going on because you guys are teenagers, and there's like groups forming, people moving around, and all of a sudden the doors just swing open to the gym, and you see brain. Yeah, okay. So you guys would see a very tall, slightly pale boy with freckles all over his face, a green turtleneck sweater. He has strawberry blonde, long hair that's tied up in a little off to the side over his shoulder, with magenta eyes. And the other person who gets the door is a
My
slightly
boy.
shorter. Huh?
I said my boy.
Yes, a slightly shorter boy with short purple hair,
My other
also has
boy.
freckles, slightly pale with brown eyes, and he is wearing like a vest top over a cream, slightly like with drapey, like puffy arms. I'm only describing this in decent detail because Sky is a little, and has dress pants to match his vest that has a blue rose embroidered on it.
Now this is a matter of taste.
And then as the doors swing open, you see a very short person with wild purplish gray hair, dark eyes, and they look a bit tired, but they don't look nearly as tired as like Karoma or Nav. But they have I need to actually look at their picture because I haven't seen him in forever. I'm sorry, I can't do everything off the top of my
I
head.
mean, you're doing great. You've done a lot off the top of your head, and even
Yeah.
if you couldn't, that's not a bad thing.
Where was I? Oh yes. They are wearing shorts with brass buttons going down the front of it, so about a row of 3 on each side. And then they wear boots that come up to their knees that also have brass button, like large brass buttons to match their pants. They have a white like button-up shirt, but it's very obvious that the sleeves have been ripped off, or it's a cutoff where it's just like one of those. And they have a jacket with short sleeves, and a bow tie and gloves that also have like the brass buttons down the side. And then there is another person. She is standing next to him. She's a little bit taller. She has long, dark navy hair with blue eyes, and she looks very pale in comparison to her hair. She is wearing something that looks a little bit more like a regular uniform, but she has a moon clip in her hair holding it back, because without it, it would look like she has like her bangs would fall into her face. And the one with the strawberry blonde hair speaks. He speaks with a very charming smile and tone, and he's like, "All right, I see that everyone else is finally awake. Please, let's go into the gym and figure out what all of this is about." So he's gesturing for all of you to come in.
Woohoo! Time to go into the gym.
We're going
Oh,
in.
wait, Galaxy, did you want to describe Valerie and Jayden since you're also here? Valerie. All right. I'm gonna take a guess and say that people enter the gym.
Yes.
I decided I wanted to stay outside. I'll never figure out what's going on.
She decided to hit ahead and get. No, she's going.
She's
Okay.
forced inside.
We go inside.
All right.
Yeah.
So the gym door is shut behind you, and I am going to give you, just a few. I'm gonna give you guys like 2 minutes to figure out which of the characters that have just been introduced you'd like to talk to. Fuck it. So there is
Oh, great.
Rudy, Kobe, Shion, which is the composer that is wearing the outfit with the brass buttons, and Ayaka, who is the astronomer that has the moon pin, and then, of course, Valerie and Jayden, or you guys can talk amongst yourselves, because this is a grand opportunity to meet each other as well.
I know it's not one of the above listed options. However, it is very late. I can't go to bed.
Okay.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, the other thing that we could do is just end it here.
We could do a round of character interaction, and Sky could roleplay it out tomorrow after she gets some sleep. I just know that she's had kind of a long day.
Understandable. Thank you for staying up for as late as you have, Sky.
It's okay. I enjoyed it.
I will have to add some RP interaction things. I got this.
That's fine.
I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
You
Have a
can
good
I
night.
just
do it.
figured that would be easier because I know that getting character interaction is good on a session and not to be how a session starts because it can cause it to go for a while.
Yes.
And it's easily solvable and gives something to do in the interim between the weeks whenever we do this again.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sky, may I know who you want to talk to, though?
I want to talk to Rudy because he's also French and he has good fashion.
Swag. Okay. You are now dismissed whenever you'd like to leave. I hope that you have a good night. I'm sorry I kept you up so late.
Thank you. It's okay. Good night, everyone.
Sweet dreams, Sky.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Hope you sleep well.
Alright. Sweet.
Hi, Ginger.
Okay.
Thanks for the lurk.
Does anybody else need to go to bed before I continue?
No.
Solid. I'm
Ah.
solid for a while.
Me too.
I'm
I can stay up
fine.
as long as I want.
Same.
To be honest, I'm the only one here that has to get. I actually no. Rose, you have school, don't you? Or school out there?
It should
Yeah.
still be in.
I don't have to go to bed this late.
Okay.
This
Actually,
late.
it's still early for me.
This
It's
early.
actually still very early for me.
You are.
Yeah, I got ads again.
7
Welcome back
still.
to affiliate, bitches!
Yeah.
Woo! Let's go!
Yeah, let's go.
We briefly mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but yes, Galaxy is affiliated. This is the first affiliate stream. Huzzah!
First affiliate stream,
enjoy
and
the ads
then
while they
I
still have
will
them.
be having an actual celebration stream as soon as I start feeling better, because I am still currently sick. So
Understandable.
But now, okay, so I might redo the I might make you guys re-roll initiative just for these last interactions to just pass by. So Guy has Rudy, Hoops, Hoomstiff. Who wants to meet Hoomst?
stiff.
To meet Jayden because I thought of an interaction.
Who?
Jayden,
Oh,
Jayden.
Galaxy's
Jayden.
person. I thought of an interaction that both works with her being not a social person.
Okay. So I will put that to the side.
Here, kitty,
I want
kitty.
the composer.
I already knew that, Jin.
Yeah.
I know you were interested in Shion.
It was also Shion and maybe somebody else, but I don't think I was going to be able to talk to them.
Who? Kuroma again?
No. He doesn't like talking. He already said that, and I'm saying he didn't say that, but you can tell he doesn't like talking.
If he gets too close to someone, they'll die. He's doing it for your protection, damn it.
I'd rather die.
I'd rather die.
I'd rather die.
Let me get close to him.
All right.
I need to move Deku over because now she's so far away from everyone.
I was about to say, or you could recenter the twins.
No.
Okay. I saw you playing with them while we were talking.
Yes, listen, I've been doing it the whole time because there's just a little piece because it's too short on someone's end, and I'm not sure which way, but it's just short enough to anger me.
I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay. It's as good as I'm getting it, and I'm not touching it again because if I do, I'm just gonna be sitting here another 15 minutes messing with it.
Rose, whomst do you wish to
Understandable.
speak to?
Child.
That's stupid.
God.
I didn't even offer the child, but you know what? I think this interaction might be interesting, so I'm going to allow
Two
this.
smartest people in this place.
To be
Two
fair, like,
literal
Nerds
smartest.
going at it.
when you said
Two-
the people that only the people that you pretty much mentioned, I'm just like, oh man. But she's also one of the characters I've also wanted to talk to. She's much.
Okay, guess what, Rose? Because you chose a different character that was not one of the ones I chose. Depending upon if there are any that that are left, I'm gonna give you them as well. Anyways,
All right.
who would you like Valerie to meet, Galaxy?
Who are the ones in there?
The ones that have not been, like, quote unquote taken yet are gonna be Toby and Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Okay.
I like Toby, but Ayaka I really am interested in because galaxy shit, you know.
I don't know these characters well enough to understand their personalities.
It's okay, that's the whole point. You're going to meet them and learn. Alright, and then Jayden is talking with Alice, so that leaves you with Toby and Felix. Awesome.
Sounds interesting.
Yes, because Toby is a poet, he's better with English.
Oh, great.
Alright.
Poets.
And now that I have all of your guys' interactions set up, I would like you to roll initiative so I know which one we need to do first.
I got a 16.
Okay.
I'm rolling for Valerie. I'm not rolling for Jayden.
Yes,
I got a 5. My dice really don't want me to go high.
Valerie got 10.
Okay,
I got
Rose,
19.
Rose, you're going first. So, as
Alrighty.
people like spread out and start to find their places in the gym, you kind of notice that this boy with like fucking lime green fuck off hair and I got that. I have that down to a T because I think that sentence is hilarious. And bright
Yes.
yellow eyes and a very gaudy orange shirt. But he also has a light blue backpack that is sitting next to him now, with like 7 books in it. All of them are way too thick. How is this bag still alive? But he is currently reading. And like he has a little notebook that he is taking little notes in. And you would see that there is the guy that was holding the doors, Toby, with the strawberry blonde hair, comes and sits next to him and kind of like starts talking to him about probably what he is reading.
He's gonna walk over, take a seat with them. He's gonna be like, "So, what's up with you, Strawberry Pimp?"
Oh.
Did you say pimp?
And he's gonna say, "What's up with you, Strawberry Pimp? What are you here for?"
To Toby?
Did you
He's
just
got
call...
strawberry colored stuff, so
Did you
Strawberry, yeah,
did
strawberry
you
blonde.
just call
He-
my boy a pimp?
Yeah, that was that really threw me for a loop. I was like, okay, yeah, okay, cool, strawberry, and then I heard the word pimp, and I just went, oh, wait, what? What do you mean a pimp? How?
I'm sure he's using it as trying to be hip lingo because he is acting like
Yes, yeah. It took me fucking. It swept my.
yeah,
off
like
my
I
fucking-
mentioned, he's
on the goddamn
attempting
phone.
to. Like I said, he does not understand kid lingo.
No,
Nowadays, kid
no,
lingo.
wait, hold on. So he like mid conversation, you bust in, and Felix looks at you like, bro, what the fuck? You were not invited. Like that's the face he's giving you. Like you weren't invited. Why are you speaking to him? And then Toby kind of like pauses for a moment. He like furrows his brows, looking a little confused, and then he's just like, I'm not a. Why did you call me a pimp? You know what? No. My name is Toby Evans. I am the ultimate poet. We're just going to move past this, and you are.
Hey, I already forgot my character's name.
Jefferson Thompson. How do you forget
Jefferson
the
Thompson.
name ever?
I do not know, but it just keeps slipping my mind. Yeah, he's just gonna say, "The name's Jefferson Thompson. I'm the ultimate mathematician."
That explains why you called me a pimp. This is Felix, and Felix kind of like looks at you, and like, hold on. Let's see. Okay. His annoyance kind of like fades away a bit when you say mathematician, and he looks a little bit more curious. And he leans in slightly and he's just like, okay, if you're a mathematician, can you tell me, do you have a brain? Do you have a brain?
Yes, of course. Why?
Because a lot of people here don't, and you interrupted our conversation. But yes, my name's Felix Potter. It's okay to meet you, I guess. Not exactly what I was hoping for. I didn't really like him joining me either, but here we are.
Understandable. And I assume you are
Felix
cursed
Potter's
with.
ultimate prodigy.
I was going to say cursed with unfathomable intelligence, but that also works.
Cursed because everyone else is fucking stupid. That's the only reason why it is a curse to bear so much intelligence. Because everyone else
I
is
would
under.
understand.
I literally just put my D20 back, like I don't need this, and then you say I understand. He kind of like looks at you and he's like, yeah, you understand. Mm-hmm. Try being able to do what you do on a daily basis, but when you're 12 with a bunch of people that aren't the same fucking age as you all the goddamn time. Sure, yeah, you definitely
Does he
know what
actually
it's like.
say that?
Yes, and he immediately looks back down at his book and ignores you.
I guess it would seem that way. That's when I was your age, I had to downplay my intelligence just to make everyone else feel comfortable.
Fuck you, math
Oh,
boy.
I kinda know what you're dealing with. But sometimes it's good to embrace the intelligent side. But it seems you have gotten it a little out of hand. Since you believe you're smarter than everyone, I also would assume that you look down on everyone else, thinking that they don't deserve a place in this world because of their intellect.
You're making a lot of assumptions for someone you don't know. I'm ignoring you. Stop talking to me. And and he looks at you like just shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to read. And then Toby looks back at him and he's just like, dude, he's 12.
Oh,
Jeff,
you may be the age of
12.
12, but intellect of someone higher than you, so put some respect on his name.
He has the emotional capacity of a 12-year-old. I am
That too.
respecting the fact that he wishes not to be disturbed. I was asking him about his book when I came over. Which, if he does end up looking over, it is the complete work of Edgar Allan Poe. He's like midway through.
Book.
On my end, I just heard silence and then book!
No, he just says, book. It just turns.
It did it again! It did it again! It literally just said,
No.
book!
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he says,
book.
good book.
Good. I know that it was probably good, but it was funny that it just went,
book.
book!
Just
Um,
he's good with math. He can't read.
the
Book. That's a good
Anyway,
book.
he's
book.
gonna turn to Toby and be like, "So, what school are we at?"
Hope's Peak International. I thought the mathematician would at least be able to
Oh, I'm
remember.
asking that out of character.
Okay. Yes, it would. You guys are at Hope's Peak International. It's a high school where the best of the best are all gathered, from all around the
Alright.
world.
Jefferson's gonna look at Toby and be like, "Oh yeah, Hope's Peak, or is this a saw trap?"
I believe we're at Hope's Peak. Saw
Okay,
is
good.
fictional. Hopefully.
You never know.
Hopefully.
There's crazies out there that'll love to reenact those scenes.
Mm. Why do you
Not
think
to
we're
mention all the goth kids out here.
Toby kind of like glances around, like goth.
And as he starts looking around, Jefferson's just gonna be like, "I swear, with all the goth kids, fuck kids, fucking, for some reason the popular kids would mistake this for an American high school,
I mean,
public American high school."
I came from I came from an American public middle school. I mean,
Understandable.
Felix is a American middle schooler. Most likely, he went to public elementary school until they found out that he was way too smart for that. And Felix just gives a thumbs up as he continues to read, and um and then he kind of like flips to the next page, and then Toby's just like, I'm guessing you're American as well. I don't hear an accent.
Yep, I'm from the greatest country in the world, America. Red, white, and blue runs through my veins.
Mm. Well, I'm hoping to learn a little bit more about other cultures here. We do have a lot of wonderful poets, but there aren't many, we don't have as much history. Nothing as interesting as like Japanese literature or old French poems. I'm more excited to learn about all of the other cultures here. Yes, America is wonderful. We have a lot of wonderful freedoms. But I feel like we should take this opportunity to learn from our other schoolmates.
Yeah, you may have a point there. I've already met one of them, and they're a fucking kook.
Only one.
You could be surprised on how much you could tell a whole lot of people from just one person that shows up.
Mm-hmm.
That's how my methodology is, though.
Read someone on the first go.
Eh, works out most of the time.
You might want to start learning to read a little bit more than surface level, my friend. Some people don't know how to interact with someone on the first try. And he very gently gestures to Felix.
Quite reasonable. Very quite reasonable.
All right. Is there anything else that you would like to say to Toby before I close this?
Nope. You can go right ahead.
Putting a little lid on this box. We'll come back to this later. Next is Aki and Shion. So as people disperse, you see that Shion doesn't really move from where he was. He like they look very uncomfortable, and as people start to fill in, they just kind of freeze in place, and overall just looks very, very uncomfortable watching everybody else coming in. What would you like to do?
Aki's going to walk over and say hi.
Just hi?
Uh, Hi and introduce himself. He's going to say, "Hi, I'm Aki Temu. I am the ultimate con. Sorry, my hair is tangled like badly.
Oh my gosh.
I got. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry. I'm the ultimate confectioner. I
Good
know.
job, you did it! Alright. And they kinda like look up at him. Jin, how tall is Aki? I'm pretty sure
I'd say about 5'4".
okay, they're almost the same height. Shion's actually fucking inch. So like they're pretty much eye to eye. And they'll give like a really awkward little smile and just be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to introduce myself. Yeah. Uh my name is Kanata, and I am the ultimate composer."
Oh, the ultimate composer. Um, what kind of music have you made?
Hmm, mostly classical. It's my personal favorite and what a lot of people believe composers do. But I also like to create more interesting work, but no one ever actually takes any interest in it.
I mean, if you would like to show me some of these works, I wouldn't mind.
Uh that did not do the thing I needed it to do. Thank you. Ooh, nice. So he gives like a very bright sheepish smile, like unsure of whether or not this is a genuine offer. But he seems to take it at face value, and he's just like, yes, I think that would be quite nice. Oh, so he grabs out his student handbook, and he puts on a song that is like a neoclassical contemporary piece that's very I'm literally trying so fucking hard, but right now the music sounds words
I love him already.
um essentially it's pretty much like a new take on a lot of older songs. So it's not just classic music, but there's also a little bit of like uh I want to say dubstep for effect, but really it's more like auto-tune or like slight enhancements or like extra stuff added to add to the emotion of the piece. The song that he specifically shows you is something that is very like energetic, very light and cheerful sounding, but there's a sorrowful background to it. It's almost like it's telling a story in a very happy way, but it's supposed to be very sad. Create
Love
like
it.
this feeling of melancholy and almost a slight dread.
Wow. This is pretty good. I actually really like it.
Well, I would hope that it's good, considering I'm the ultimate composer. Thank you. And there's like a very, very light color coming to their cheeks.
Do you like soup things?
Yes, you said you were the ultimate confectioner. Yes, I do. I'm not too, I like to stick to the same things, though. Maybe I should try new stuff. What would you recommend to somebody who just likes, I don't know, like cookies? Just regular fucking cookies?
If you like cookies, what kind of flavor would you like?
He like seems to think for a second. Like, this is a very difficult question for some reason. Even though it's not, he knows exactly what it is. He just doesn't. He looks almost embarrassed, and he's just like, chocolate chip. Very, very quiet, very quick chocolate chip.
You like chocolate chip? I mean, I could make you those, or I could possibly make you something different, but also have chocolate chips in it.
I would like that. I like the texture of cookies. I like the texture of chocolate chips. He's like doing the awkward little finger thing. Yeah, you should know exactly what I'm talking about because you're also a bottom. Sorry.
Get called out on stream.
Yes, I know. Violet.
Everyone, this is Kitten Jin, by the way.
Never apologize. Someone had to say it.
Fucking wrecked Jin. Decimated him.
Absolutely ruined.
It takes two to know one.
I said
That's really not how that works.
Shut up.
I'm pretty sure a bunch of tops can see it spot a bottom from a mile away, so I think you're wrong.
That one up
Well,
there?
I did. The way that I said it, I did implicate myself as a bottom, but I will proudly say that I'm a bottom.
Also,
She is a bottom. That one up there, yeah, that's who we're calling a bottom right now.
My girlfriend actively participates in the stream. We all understand the situation.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, back to what we were doing. But
you're fine. I'm giving her shout out too. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bottom shout
I
out.
can't give another shout out yet. Fuck.
He's gonna smile and start speaking again. Well, I really do love baking, and if you want any type of sweets or anything, just ask me to make it, and I'll try to. I'm pretty good at making a lot of things, like lemon pie or things like that. I also love coconut. There's just so many things that I love and I love to make. I need to figure out if I can actually make those things.
He kind of gives a little nod and he's just like, well, anything that you make should be like amazing because you're the ultimate confectioner, of course. Yeah, duh, that's a fact. He looks very like awkward. He keeps he pauses for a moment, like looking around, almost as if he's like looking for the thought that he wants to say, even though he can't actually visually find it. He then pauses for another moment and he's just like, but the thing is, the reason I personally don't venture out very often flavor wise is textures. I don't like certain textures, but I am more than happy to try a bite of whatever you make. Just know that if I don't like it, it's not because it didn't taste good or anything. It's just because I'm very, 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 very picky.
Well, that's good to know. I'll just make some cookies for you, as well as I'll have you try something else if you'd like.
Yes, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
You're very much welcome. And by the way, you should show me more of your music later.
I would really like that. Yes, that would be wonderful. Perfect. Yes. And he does he puts his hands like against his chest, like together, almost like he's praying, but he does like little claps, like very small little claps with each like word that he says. He's like, yes. That worked.
Excuse me?
He's
Did I
just
stutter?
awkward.
It was accurate.
It was yeah. I put that in the right place.
Fair enough.
You should show me some of your music later. Bow chicka wow wow.
I'm pretty sure Jin wants to hear something a little bit more along the lines of, Aki, would you like to make music together? They've only just met.
Chin.exe stopped working.
Literally.
I'm glad I didn't have to say it.
I have not broken yet, bitches.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry about that. I just like to mess with you.
Honestly, I already love him. He's so sweet.
Honestly, I already love him too, and I don't even know him.
Literally, no, because I was already talking about wanting to talk to him, and he's just.
Yeah, you know, if you're gonna say you want to talk to someone, we're gonna make it someone that you're gonna fall in love with.
Yeah.
That's not true. Kuroma was the first person that he really, really, really wanted to talk to, and Kuroma's just bad at talking to people.
Listen,
Like,
I'll
really
eventually.
bad.
I did also give him the offer. If he wanted chocolate cake, I could also make that for him.
He did tell you he likes chocolate cake. He never actually introduced himself, though, so you don't know his name. You just know
Sure.
him as chocolate cake.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him chocolate cake. Next time I see him, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, chocolate cake."
I like this. I like the fact that I accidentally gave a character a nickname that I was not expecting them to get in any way, shape, or form. And he doesn't have any features that even resemble a chocolate cake. So it's just because he said, I like chocolate cake, and that is the only thing that he has said.
And
Canonically.
somebody just hearing me calling him that, it's just gonna be like, he hasn't told me his name.
What? Kuroma hasn't told you his name? What the fuck, man? That would be really funny. But I'm gonna leave that one there because that felt like a good place to stop, and we started talking about shit off topic again.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to start punishing everyone by, if we talk off topic, I'm moving on.
Great.
If I remember.
To be fair, that was where I was gonna ask if we could end it off because, yeah.
Oh, that was a very big galaxy for just a second. Yes. 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 It's because I got no brain leash. Anyways, words. Fucking speak. Galaxy, Valerie, Ayaka, brain. Okay. So, again, as everyone comes in, Ayaka kind of moves with the flow of people moving closer to the edge of, like, the area being near, like, the wall and the stage within the gym. Yes, this gym has a stage as well. I'm kind of, like, in the corner back there, just kind of people watching. How would Valerie like to interact with her? I like how you're like, I want to interact with Ayaka, and then you're like, no, you interact with me.
Well, Valerie's not the person that would go up and talk to people. She don't like people. Fuck you
Then
people.
what is Valerie currently doing?
Leaning against the
Okay.
wall with her arms crossed.
Which wall, my dear?
I don't know, the wall across from the doors? I don't know.
Okay, so you're also over near the stage. Swag. That answers the question very quickly. So she will see that you are also leaning against the stage, just kind of people watching, and she's like about 7 feet away, so she will start to like sidestep slowly, pause, take a glance, see if you're looking, take another step, and slowly make her way across this, like across her back, also still across the stage, acting like like she's not doing anything, but she's slowly like moving to get closer to her. And she will kind of like lean in slightly, just still giving her a lot of personal space, like she's like a good foot away, and she will just like lean in a little bit, and she's just like, "Hi, my name's Ayaka. What the fuck is her last name? Excusez moi. There you are. Ayaka. Oh wow. Okay, it's stone. Yep, that. I got pebble brain, and I can't even remember another pebble. But Ayaka kind of like smiles a bit, and she's like, "Hey, my name's Ayaka Stone. I'm the ultimate astronomer. I see you are also a people watcher to a degree. It's nice to meet you."
I am Valerie Wolter. And I don't watch people. People are annoying. But I'm the ultimate tattoo artist. Sadly, I have none of my gear with me for some reason.
Well, we are at Hope's Peak International, and since you are the ultimate tattoo,
Clearly.
they should have stuff for you somewhere.
Probably.
We're most likely, I guess, probably after whatever this orientation is, we'll be able to actually go check out more of the school. I saw there was a gate down over by the door over here, so there's clearly more floors.
No, a school that has more than one floor?
Some schools don't.
What school did you go to? A Catholic church?
I was in a podunk small town in the middle of America. We didn't have enough people to have a second floor.
Wow, that's... Nah, okay. Small town girl, got it.
Makes it a little bit easier to see the stars if there's no one else around. Just a bunch of fucking corn.
You know, that actually sounds nice. Having
It
no
is.
one around.
It can be lonely.
Not really. All people want from you is money.
I just told you I grew up on a farm. What money do you think I have?
I don't know. I know what people want from me.
Money? Well, I'm sorry that people use you like that.
Don't act like you care. My mom tried to act like she cared. And then she asked me to pay off her house.
Well, I'm not going to ask you to pay off a house. I don't own one. But that sucks. A lot of family tends to take advantage of others. I'm sorry that it had to happen to you, especially with your mother.
You say you're sorry a lot. I really don't want your sympathy.
Mm. All right, then. I just don't want to come off as an asshole.
Better come off as an asshole than be used because you're too nice.
Sorry, that's a good point. I personally am just like, damn, yeah, valid. But, Ayaka kind of like pauses for a moment and she's just like, well, I mean, that is one way to look at the world, but also, you should be able to judge whether or not, like, yes, people want you for your money, but you personally have the ability to keep those types of people out of your life and let in the ones that actually care. I recommend you start learning how to let people in.
No, because you let people in and they use you for your money.
Not everyone.
My mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, my closest friends that I had before I even started making money. Uh, shall I go on?
I didn't hear my name on that list, and you will never hear my name on that list.
I don't know you.
Okay, this is an opportunity to do so.
Why would I want to do that? So you can use me eventually?
Because I just told you I'd never use you.
And people lie to get into your heart and then they use you.
If so many people have lied to you, why can't you tell when someone lies to you?
Damn, that was a good one. Valerie kind of like freezes him for a moment and stares at her and then kind of like looks away and just. I do know when people are lying to me. You're lying to me right now.
Clearly you don't know when people are lying to you. You don't know how to let people in.
They clearly. Listen here. I clearly know when people are lying to me.
Then you should be able to tell when people are telling the truth.
Yeah, and you're not. Stop acting like you're some goody goody two shoes.
She just kind of pauses for a moment and gives you like a soft little smile as if she's just like essentially like read everything. She hasn't, by the way. She just feels like she has. And she's just like, you know what though? I think I'm going to prove you wrong and we will end up being friends, Valerie.
I need to roll for Valerie. Hang on. She 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 takes a moment and looks around and then looks back at her, kind of gives a little whatever and kind of looks away. But it's not like she's saying leave or anything. So she seems to actually want this friendship that might maybe happen.
She'd give a soft little chuckle, and instead of walking off like she was planning to do if Valerie told her to fuck off, she kind of like stands there and she's just like, all right, we'll see how this goes. And she sounds very hopeful.
Guess it's nice
Okay.
to meet you too.
Yeah. All right. But since there is one more interaction, I technically don't need to be a part of it, but I'm going to oversee it because I want to. I want to see this interaction so very badly. We are going to move on to Alice and Jayden, who everyone kind of spreads out. Where are y'all going? Who's going where?
Well, Jayden was already in the gym, kind of looking a bit confused and worried.
Yes. Alice, what are you doing? This is so weird having a character named Alice when there's my dog down here. Because that's the question that I would ask my dog. I'm like, what are you doing, Allison? Snoring. She's snoring. Deku?
Yeah, she lives.
It is Alice and Jayden's interaction time.
Great. I heard Alice and I'm like, that's not me.
That's not me. Why did I name
You
my
probably
character
think
after your
so.
dog?
I literally had that conversation with Sky when Sky was like, "No, this name will work. It'll be good." I'm like, "I'm gonna get confused by the dog."
I mean, you can always change her name if you want. I cannot do the same to my 11-year-old dog.
No. I might change it whenever I get more time and I'm not character crunching 10 minutes prior, but we'll figure it out later. For now, here goes. So I'm assuming whenever they gathered in the gym, there were like a lot of people. Well, I say a lot of people. I know the number of NPCs, but everyone was like sort of semi in a group because everyone like came into the gym together.
Yes, like they originally started as a big group and then proceeded to slowly fan out.
Cool.
You know, like schoolers do.
Yeah, like normal things do. So the way that I decided to deal with her like non-ability to start a conversation is essentially she tries to like make her like, because she's pretty small. She's like 5 foot, so she tries to like sneak her way out of the like group to try to like get towards the back. And I'm going to say she trips over someone's shoe and bumps into Jayden and immediately starts apologizing. So
The person
yay.
who probably trip over would be Kuroma.
Probably.
With a 19, he's going to catch her.
Oh, smooth man. Man smooth.
Man's move. Time for high speed words because she's more ninja than me. So she's going to get caught and kind of like stand up and brush herself off really quickly before looking at him and like, I'm sorry. I don't really deal well with big crowds and it was kind of overstimulating and I was trying to get out and I kind of wasn't paying attention to where I was going because I didn't really want to bump into anyone, but everyone was really close, so I couldn't help but bump into anyone. So I kind of tripped and I bumped into you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. And you'll notice that the ears on top of her head kind of droop down a little bit because she's very upset and sad and doesn't want him to yell at her or be mad.
He's going to kind of give a little chuckle as she's apologizing as he gets her like stood back up on her 2 feet. Also, by the way, he is 6'2". He's a tall man.
Great.
He and Lucy are the same height, but that's only because Lucy wears platforms. Kuroma is currently the tallest man here.
She fell and like headbutted his side.
No bong.
And he's going to notice her ears. It's quite alright. You don't have to apologize. Accidents happen all the time. I am concerned that you got hurt. Also, those are very cute ears. By the way, my name is Jayden. I forgot your fucking last name. I think it's Grant.
It probably is. I think it is.
No, Price. My name
Price?
is Jayden Price.
Great. She's going to like nod for a moment, still kind of. She's in kind of what's the word that I'm looking for? She's in damage reduction mode, kind of, because she's kind of clumsy, so this happens occasionally at work. So she's kind of in that same mode of like, oh god, I need to apologize. What do I do? She's gonna nod. Yeah, okay. Jayden, I'm Alice. I suddenly can't remember my last name for a second. I'm fine. I didn't get hurt. Did I hurt you by accident? Oh wait, you said something about my ears. I'm sorry. I'm the ultimate barista. I work at a cosplay cafe in Japan normally, and I wear these because people like them. They're actually robotic, so I could make them move. That's why they're kind of tied to me in a way, so they can track what I'm feeling. So they kind of just move on their own whenever I'm feeling something. And sorry if that's weird. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you again.
Not at all, darling. I'm the ultimate pet owner. I love animals, so just seeing the cat ears kind of gave me. My voice is going. Hang on.
Aww.
This is what happens when Sky gives my character a last name, because I fucking forgot. But it works, because she's frantic.
But the cat ears just kind of threw me off for a moment. I really like them, though, because I am the ultimate pet owner, so. But it's very nice to meet you. And he's going to hold his hand out, to her.
Oh, thank you. Other people at work seem to like them really well as well. Oh right, my last name is DeBeau. I'm sorry, I forgot. And she's going to like shake his hand.
When she takes his hand, he's going to kiss the back of it, on her knuckles.
This is how she fries.
And kind of give a smile and just. It's okay to be forgetful. You seem like you're very stressed out. I know you mentioned you don't like large crowds, which is perfectly fine. So how about we step over this way? And he's gonna motion to one of the areas that doesn't have a lot of people. Uh, Maybe that'll help you calm down a bit.
She's going to blush, obviously. Before she nods, and she's like, "Yeah, that would be great." And this is kind of just my normal reaction to when I make a mistake. Sometimes at work, people can get mad if I like mess up their drink, or I spill something, or I drop something, because I can be kind of clumsy sometimes when I'm trying to get away from things, or when I'm trying not to get away from things. So I guess it's just my usual thing to kind of freak out a little bit and apologize a lot. But yeah, moving away from all of these people would be great, so maybe that doesn't happen again.
He's gonna guide her over to like open area. And while you guys are moving, he's gonna. Yeah, people tend to be very ignorant people. I hate to hear that they've put so much strain on you by yelling at you for simple human errors. I hate when people believe they're better than others, but this world is pretty cruel.
I don't mind it too much, I guess. I do make mistakes, and it does happen, and some people are really nice about it, and other people are just maybe not having a good day, or something's frustrating them, or I don't know, but I guess I'm just kind of used to them getting angry. It's not good, and I know that it's not good, and I shouldn't always let them yell at me, but I don't really know what else to do, because sometimes I think maybe if they just get it out of their system, they'll feel better, and then I can apologize and get them, or fix the mistake, or get them something that they would like more, and then maybe their day will be better because they yelled at me for a little while.
That's a decent way of looking at it, but that's not how it always works. The best thing to do when someone starts yelling at you is to, like, take a breath, let them get it out of their system, but keep smiling at them. It drives them crazy.
I could I mean, I could try that, I guess. I don't. Well, we're kind of here now, so maybe I can't. I don't know. I I don't deal well when people start yelling. Loud noises and big crowds aren't. I'm not a fan of those. I'm usually pretty shy or scared in them because there's a lot of people and something could happen, and I don't like that. So I like working in the coffee shop, and I like being away from people and talking to people like you, I guess, because you at least seem really nice and you didn't get mad at me, which is good.
There's nothing to. Hang on. I was trying to keep the cough down and it was not wanting to stay down.
Let it free.
Um, there was nothing to be angry about. You just did a simple bump which didn't hurt either of us, which I'm glad. Um, Seeing how my stature's pretty big, I could have easily knocked you onto the floor or something else that could have hurt you. So I'm glad you didn't get hurt from it.
I'm I mean, thank you, but I'm kind of used to falling now, I guess. I keep like bandages and stuff. I have a little pouch in my skirt that lets me carry like bandages and stuff for when I happen to fall because I kind of do that a lot. I sometimes try to go a little faster because I'm worried maybe if I take too long or something I'll do bad. So sometimes I get a little bit ahead of myself and I have a tendency to fall. And I'm working on it. It's just not always that simple.
Are you still a little nervous talking to me?
Uh, kind of. I do pretty well with strangers at the store, but at the store I have a set number of thing. I have a set thing that I'm kind of supposed to say, and then I sort of just let people order, and then occasionally make small talk with them. But new people are kind of hard. I didn't spend a lot of time around people when I was younger, so I didn't really figure out how to interact with people well. So meeting strangers or new people is kind of hard.
Understandable. I spend most of my time with my mother or some animals. Kind of have a little zoo going on. We have a bunch of animals that I take care of. I don't usually do well with humans, because a lot of them have been mean. So I find comfort in animals. But I was just asking because you seem to be talking a bit fast and everything. If you need to, take a deep breath and everything to try to calm your nerves.
She's going to actually listen to him and kind of like take a breath and kind of mentally take a step back of like, this is fine, I can do this, this can work. Um, Before she like nods a little bit and goes back to talking of, I, yeah, I'm trying to get better at it. Sometimes I get frantic and don't always take the time that I need to calm down. But you said that you take care of your mom and you have a lot of pets. What pets do you have?
Well, we have some cats, some dogs, some rabbits, snakes, parrots. We have some parakeets, hummingbirds. And he just goes down a list of at least 50 different animals.
Great. That's kind of a lot of animals. I like cats. They're usually pretty calm, and rabbits are cute. I don't I haven't seen a lot of the other ones that you named. I've seen dogs, obviously, and I think I've seen parakeets occasionally when I go to like pet stores and stuff. But I don't know a lot of those, but it must be cool having that many animals around. I think I deal better with animals than people, at least cats. They're less loud and don't get angry at me.
Yeah, we have a big farming area that my dad left us. But I started taking care of injured animals, and I set up a bit of a sanctuary on the farm. So we help animals that are injured, and then we let them go back into the wild. Um, but they're able to rest and recuperate and everything on our little farm area. Um, my mom can't do it as much as she used to, but she still helps where she can.
I'm sorry to hear that your dad left. I still have both of my parents, but sometimes they do argue, and I don't like it very much, but I make them stuff sometimes, and that seems to help. But obviously that's not going to solve your situation. But it sounds nice that you have a place for animals to go. Uh, it would be kind of cool to see a bunch of animals like that. I don't normally go to like zoos and things because there are a lot of people, but maybe whenever we solve all of this, I could stop by and say hi and see them because it sounds really cool.
I mean, yeah, after we get out of here and graduate and everything, I'd be happy to show you around and let you see the wonderful um, animals, and maybe you can even pet them and everything.
I would I would like that, I think. I wouldn't know how to handle most of them, so you have to help me. I hope that's not a problem. I sometimes require assistance with certain things because I, I'm not very big, and sometimes I don't spend a lot of time around other animals, so I don't know how to do a lot of things when it comes to that kind of stuff. And don't. Some people have said some kind of mean things when I ask for help all the time. So you don't have to. I can try to figure it out, I think.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. It's not a problem at all. I'm happy to help people learn how to deal and handle with other animals.
Casual die. She's
may I,
going. Huh?
may I poke in?
No.
Yes. Poke.
There's, but my co-DM said no.
Yeah, you're fine.
I need to respect her words as well. But I just was going to say that I'm going to actually end the session here because even though I really want to actually introduce the twins that are on the stream, I also want to save it when Sky can also be here.
That's
So
fine.
Yeah.
We did a lot of
we will.
interaction.
Yes, we
Yeah, that's a
did.
good
You
place to
guys
stop.
You got through literally everyone. I am so glad I was able to fit this all into one session.
Also, we didn't get to do that last time.
No, we didn't. It took like 3 fucking days. It took like 3 days.
It only took us 3
Um,
hours and 41 minutes.
We had a
we
generalized purpose this time and less people, so everyone kind of just needed to go to the gym, so it kind of streamlined it a little.
that's yeah. Well, that also like was part of the reason why that took so long in the last one. It just took forever. But oh, okay. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, Rose just died.
Hello.
Oh. well.
So,
Yes.
essentially, we are done with the session. I do have after session questions, but I don't know how long we wish to keep going.
Listen, I'm fine.
Okay.
I felt it very fun.
Sweet. Thoughts on characters? Any favorites already, other than Jin with Cheon?
Other than me with my boys and everyone else I love. Anyway,
You wanted to interact with them. I'm sorry.
I know.
I
it's
felt
fine.
everyone was interesting in their own way.
Swag.
I was kind of concerned about Pim and Nav. But I thought Pim was great, and Nav was about what I thought, but in like the best way possible. And Lucy was like, by looking at the picture, the personality was perfect. Like it was exactly on point.
Yeah.
It was great. I loved the interaction with the three of them. It was wonderful.
I'm very glad. Okay, Jin, I'm sorry that I banished you to the ether about talking about Cheon, but now you may talk about Cheon.
I give up. I was banished in the first place. Maybe I shouldn't.
You've been banished to set
No, you're good. Don't worry. The thoughts, opinions.
I loved him. He was adorable. But also, I really liked I can't pronounce her name.
Chiyo?
Chio, yeah. I also really liked Chio. She was actually really nice. Also, what did she like again? I forgot to write that down.
I don't think she ever actually answered your. No, she did.
Yeah, she did.
Cream puffs.
Cream puffs, yeah.
Cream puff.
Cream puffs.
you.
Were
I'm
there
like-
any NPC interactions that surprised y'all? Like, were you expecting a certain personality and got hit with something else, like a baseball bat?
No, not really.
I wouldn't say I got hit with something else, but I was definitely, like I said before, concerned about Pim and Nav, because I didn't really get to meet them before when you introduced them to me, and this was my first actual interaction with them.
Yeah,
And
that's why I mentioned to bring those back, because we didn't get them much in the one
Pim
session.
was definitely more charming than I figured, but the way that he balances out Nav was really cool.
Yeah.
It was surprising, but cool. I liked it.
Sweet.
Nobody really.
I understand now why everyone hates the child.
The child
I
fucking
now
sucks.
understand
I
why
had
no
the
one
worst
fucking
interaction
likes
with the child.
I just didn't like him in the first place. Honestly, I wanted to call him a brat in Korean.
He's a goddamn asshole. That's what he
I
is.
called him a brat when I met
Fuck
him.
off, math boy. That was in character when I said that, but you kept talking, so I don't think that anyone heard me. But
Oh,
I did
I
say
heard
fuck off,
that.
math boy.
I heard that. I'm like sitting here like, did Rose hear that?
Yeah, no, that is something that Felix said, but I mean, like, if Rose's character just straight up ignored him, he'd kind of respect that.
Honestly, I could
Yeah.
see my character just calling him a brat, but in Korean, so he didn't understand him.
Yeah, no, he heard that. He just doesn't care.
Fuck off, math boy. I'm sorry. I thought that was really funny.
It's funny.
It
I was laughing.
But the thing is, he does respect you. The reason why he got all defensive about how whether or not you actually knew anything was because I rolled the whole
right.
last two.
I used to be.
One, you
but
were
not
right,
anymore.
and because I
There's
rolled
a
a whole
channel
last
called Power
two.
Kids TV that blew past me and just keeps getting
Damn.
more and more subscribers day
And my
after day.
full
All they do
my
is post
full
stuff for children to sit
diagnostics
down
of his
and
entire
waste away their day
personality was
watching.
correct.
It's genius, honestly.
Listen,
They have
he
18.3
has-
billion views
his
on their
parents
channel.
were
I have
assholes.
16
It's-
billion.
like,
I I don't actually know
the
what
more that
languages
you
in their
learn a
titles
little bit
and
about
thumbnails,
him, the
but
more
it says under their about
the more
section
he'll
that
open
they're
up.
based
I
in
will
Ireland.
say that I do
So
have
you know
something
what that
planned with other
means.
NPCs to
That means we're going to war.
possibly
You need
help
to go
him
down
grow
and
as
hit
a
subscribe
person. So
right
you might
now,
actually
so
get
we
to
can
see him
catch up to
grow as
Power
a
Kids
person.
TV
Maybe
to become number
if
one in Ireland
Jin
again.
can hold
You're
back the
probably sitting there
murderous
thinking to
rage
yourself,
that
Jack, you have
he
so many
hits every single
subscribers,
time
you
that I
must
mention the
be the number
12-year-old.
one.
Don't
Listen,
worry, I'll try
might
to protect
actually
his ass.
Listen, I might actually hold back on that for a while.
You're like, I gotta simp over she on the composer. Gotta save
Before
my
the murder game
energy.
even starts, just kills
Listen,
him.
listen, not even that one. There's also the misfortune. I also really like him.
Even
He
though he
will talk
wasn't
to
very
me.
talkative.
You
Listen, he
mean
will
chocolate
talk to me.
cake?
Honestly,
Chocolate.
Violet knows exactly what I'm gonna what is probably gonna happen with my character.
I already have ideas. This is gonna be.
I
Ah,
like a lot of characters.
I did
I
too.
find lots of people very interesting.
Pog. I love Bastion, by the way. That awkward ass interaction with Yuki was peak tier. I really wish that Yuki wasn't the one that got rolled in there, because like I have like 7 other characters that would have actually enjoyed that. Yuki is like the only person that is just like, oh god, human interaction's bad. That's why not only was she like awkwardly like flustered because she didn't know what to do, she also was just like, oh god, people, I'm gonna die.
What I
yeah,
find
I cannot raid people, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!